Let's watch, Daddy. It's the sound your mom be making. Oath, no cap. All right. Simon and Talia reveal everything about their wedding day. Episode 211. This gonna make some history.
Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome back to the What's Good podcast. And Ted, today, oh no.
Today?
And Ted.
This is really embarrassing. And today we've got the most exciting episode ever because we have Talia Mar. That's so fun. I hate you.
I love this, bro. I like how they do their podcast, man, because a lot of weirdos, when they be on their podcast, they'll put the guest in the middle, and then it makes it awkward when the guest is trying to, like, whenever they ask them a question, the guest has to go like this and, like, look back and forth at people, and it'd just be so weird. All right, let's go.
Guys,
I really hate
What
that.
was that?
You know what brings me like happiness? Knowing that John will have to clean this up.
we won't know. We just won't. That's what makes me sad.
What have you thrown?
Were they petals? Oh, from art. They
Oh, that
Tell
actually
me
is.
you kept it.
I was, well, it must be.
No, that's such a Nick thing to do, man. You kept it on purpose. Oh, such a Nick thing to do, man. But I appreciate that. They're all dead, though.
It looks.
That's kind of fire, though.
Anyway, but guys, before we start.
That's from the wedding.
Before we start, make sure you guys subscribe. John's been telling us this is going to be a big episode, apparently.
Yeah.
Not sure why.
John.
No, but yeah, subscribe. Also, this is the
Not
wedding
sure
podcast.
why.
It feels weird that I'm sat here.
Yeah, I was going to say, I look like I, yeah.
Married.
Yeah, why? Should we not swap?
I'm here.
Yeah, but, I mean, just paint it.
Nah, I see enough.
True. I'm actually really mad, though. It's been so long since the wedding. There's been like a Talia Mar stream, a Talia Mar YouTube video. There's been a KSI 6-7 million stories. There's been a sidecast.
Yeah.
Where's the podcast so late, man?
Because we haven't. This is the first one we've recorded.
Yeah, but you should've got married on a Tuesday.
3 days ago.
We should have got married on a Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Straight to the podcast.
I was joking, guys.
He's not
Obviously.
joking.
No, actually, although I did ask you at the wedding, I was like, when are you announcing that you got married?
Yeah. Well, we were gonna like wait for.
I
a little
love
bit,
Randy,
but
dude.
Then we got the photos through literally the next day.
Yeah. Only like 10.
No.
And I know the amount of
take it.
people that had like photos that they were sat there like, come on.
I know this, man. I actually was so shocked at the amount of people who posted that quick. I didn't even know you posted yours because I went golf that day after, and I was on the way back, and Freezy and everyone was like liking the picture, but they never showed it in person. So I got home, to the villa, and I was like, oh wow,
Freezy's
nice.
the only person who actually messaged me and was like, is it alright if I post these?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got a couple people.
And they weren't, there wasn't like, there was no one else in them kind of
Yeah.
thing. But I was just like, yeah.
Well, how about me? Ask me about me.
Oh, Talia, your mic.
What? Oh, hello. Sorry.
Ask me about me.
You.
So Freezy was the only one who didn't, who asked you for permission. I haven't even posted anything.
That's because you don't have anything.
No, I do.
Oh.
I got a picture with KSI.
So why are you not posting?
Because I want to.
Okay, so-
'Cause I don't want to be like a little neek and be like, oh, I've been at Silent Times wedding.
I have a picture of you.
Yeah? Yeah?
It's a Polaroid of you from like this view.
Nice.
Oh, the Nick one.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I did? I had the Polaroid and I went to give it him back and I went, oops. He's actually really mad because he's like, by the way, I've got like 2 photos left.
Nice.
I was like, oh, sorry, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
But no, I will say great wedding, guys.
At
Great
least you got
wedding.
a legendary one for the last couple, right?
Why are you taking a deep breath?
Because I'm
Suck that,
She's like,
bitch.
oh, I fucked it.
yeah, I'm like, oh shit, what have I done? No, because it's like, I don't know, when
That
I
chair
think
looks so
about
soft.
it was so long. And to be fair, it wasn't even. People plan weddings for like 2 years and we got engaged less than a year before we got married.
Yeah.
But it was so much in such a short amount of time. Every time I think about it being done, I'm like, it literally feels like it's done.
Yeah.
A lot went wrong as well.
Well,
Everything
I know
went wrong
things.
possible.
I know things always go wrong with weddings, right? And the
Yeah.
tiniest thing, like, oh, the napkin is a slightly different shade of beige,
No, bro.
seems like the biggest issue ever.
was that a problem?
No,
Okay.
That would have been fine. We had
we had some actual
everything.
like big issues.
big things go wrong.
I feel like on the podcast,
Like
I've asked you.
what?
But I also
what?
I don't care. No, I'm joking. I do care. I don't really trust my day.
So we had firstly, well, you had all the dresses for the bridesmaids. She like
They
turned up and they just weren't the same dress.
What?
As a
What?
sample, like,
I didn't hear about this one.
yeah.
right. So 2 weeks before the wedding, it's my hen do.
Yep.
I've got all the
Oh, wow,
dresses.
Simon.
Isn't that a religion? What? Yo, I heard some 500-pound dude was reacting to some videos. What?
It was literally a barbecue at my
Yeah.
house. It
I would
wasn't
have done
Hindu
that.
is
as
a
well.
religion.
I would have
Not a language.
done
I
that.
got inflatable salt courses.
What are you talking
I
about?
saw pictures of that.
It
I want to
actually
see
was
that.
sick.
I literally said, I would happily have, everyone just come to the house and have like a house party.
Okay,
Not
you-
a house
you
party.
have
like
to
a-
at least sign
But
someone.
then Harry was like,
Yeah.
yeah,
Oh.
we can just fuck you through a bit. And I went, all right, you guys aren't coming.
Yeah,
He
no,
meant. He
we'll
actually
do
did
it.
mean a little bit. But anyway, carry on.
Yeah, so 2 weeks before the wedding,
Oh, it's a
all the
honeymoon.
dresses, the bridesmaids' dresses.
I mean,
had
not a
bride.
honeymoon.
And can I just say,
You know what I'm saying?
oh
A
my
bridal
gosh,
shower.
I ordered
Fuck,
the
I don't
first
know.
dress in like December to
Wow.
make sure that the company was legit. So I ordered a random dress from them. Was great, delish.
Yep.
Got to January, ordered another
Delish.
dress from them to make sure, cool, it's good. Then I
Yeah.
ordered the bridesmaid's dress from them, came, was great. Then I ordered all like 10 of the dresses.
Yeah.
And when they arrived 2 weeks before the wedding, they were all like see-through, completely
Ooh,
different, awful
yeah.
quality. Like literally were made like in
See-through's
some-
really bad.
It was horrendous.
Yeah,
They were
takes a bit
so
of attention
bad.
away from the bride.
Couldn't have that. So that was all horrible. We had to find a completely different dress.
That
in
is a
2
nightmare,
weeks.
actually, 'cause
And
like-
it all has to be altered as well. So
Yeah.
2
Oh, yeah,
weeks
sure, of
is
course.
not a long
Of
time.
course.
That's kind
Because
of
when we were doing our
crazy.
fittings, they were doing
And the
job
dresses were
They didn't wear
fire.
it for.
Oh.
Well,
When
no,
you were
as in
doing your
you were.
fittings, we didn't have the dresses.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. Because it would have been a nightmare if our suits weren't there,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but they were. So.
Yeah. Then we also had
Al bridesmaids. W groomsmen.
we also had so Sagala came,
Yeah.
and also
Yeah.
did a set.
Yeah.
for an hour.
By the way, I did not even know that happened.
I heard
What?
you literally like, yeah, when's Sagala on? And you're like, he's been on.
Yeah, like for an hour and a half. I was like, I don't know where the fuck. I don't know where I was.
How
But
did you miss that?
I don't know because you sang as well. I missed that.
Barely.
Yeah.
Oh.
You
He's
sang
got a
as
mic,
well. I
don't give it
missed
to us.
that. Where was Randy? Was he getting
Like,
fucked
I
up
don't
with
wanna
that
be singing
shit?
right now.
Okay,
He's probably
so then,
trash.
yeah, he had a tooth infection, so he missed the flight.
Oh
Yeah.
no.
So
The
then he had to get a
morning
late
of.
flight
Okay.
the morning of.
Yeah.
We organised the flight for everyone,
Yep.
and that changed like the day before.
It got cancelled and moved to a
Oh
completely
yeah, yeah,
different
different.
airport
Yeah, yeah.
across
Yeah.
the other side of London.
It was also storms for the first time in like 5 years in the
Bro.
area.
30.
The weather was
30
crazy.
years. First storm in
They were
30
like,
years.
we've not had weather like this in 30 years. I was like, shut the fuck up.
So then we had
Right
to
on
make
my
a-
wedding day.
we had to,
Thank
like,
you.
gamble whether it was going to rain or not.
Went
And
fine though in the end.
Yeah,
It
we got
was,
so
but they
lucky.
wanted to put up a marquee thing over the ceremony.
Right.
So like over where we would stand.
Oh.
And we were kind of
okay.
like, the whole reason we came to Italy is it's sunny and
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
like, so we had to gamble with that.
Mm-hmm.
What else went wrong?
Bruh, like,
There was something you told me that. Went
I
wrong.
mean, no, do you know what? The main thing that went wrong in this whole wedding, that thank God for Alex, was we got legally married in Italy. Like a lot of people that get married abroad do a ceremony in the UK and then they just do like the
Wait, you can get married? Like, I didn't know you could get legally married in like other places outside of where you live. I thought you had to like get married at like the courthouse in your state, right? Like you like do the paperwork, you know? And then I thought you had the wedding. I thought the wedding was just like a show performance, you know?
visuals and stuff
Yeah. Yeah,
abroad.
I feel
We were
that.
like, no, we want it to be an actual ceremony. So you have to fill out all these forms, and the planners told us all the wrong information. So all the stuff we'd filled out and whatnot was not valid. And about a week before the deadline of when we'd have to have done it, Alex realised and was like, they've got all of this wrong.
Oh, dear.
Like this.
Yeah.
And if we didn't do a legal ceremony, the venue would have pulled out.
Wow.
We were not allowed to.
And that's
do
why the
it.
mayor was there.
So thank
Legit,
God
right?
for
Mayor was
that,
there, yeah.
because the whole
Mayor
wedding
of
would have had to
Italy?
been like cancelled
Yeah, yeah,
/ moved.
yeah.
Like
There's
that
a
one was
mayor of
the-
Italy?
He
was.
So we had no idea, by the way, what they were going to say.
Yeah.
So we turned up and we were kind of like, all we know is someone's going to say something in Italian.
I thought they had like
We know
a
it was the mayor.
dictator or something.
Yeah.
And then a woman that we met.
Or
was
like
gonna say-
like a queen or something.
And we
I don't know.
thought, we were very along the lines of, it'll be repeat after me, I, Simon,
Yeah,
blah,
yeah.
blah. Here's the rings. Say it as you do this,
Usual
whatever.
ceremony.
He goes up, says something. She says like, oh, you adhere to Italian rules, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
blah.
they got married
And
in
then
Italy.
He reads out this 2-page paragraph that's like, Article 2644.
Bro, he went on for ages.
Your future children will help the
Our
household.
future kids agreed to stuff
Yeah, yeah.
without even being
Yeah.
born.
And then your dad went to me. He's like, oh, show him that is this when I got married.
But we had no idea that that was happening.
No.
And then he kind of just goes, well, I now pronounce you. We said I do. And then he
Yeah.
was like, I pronounce you husband and wife.
Yeah, there
Yeah,
was
and
no,
then
like,
what? And then
we
what
didn't have
happened?
to say anything.
And then what
Okay.
happened?
And then we kissed and you
Yeah,
missed
and I
it.
fucking missed it.
Yeah. And then
So
he
did
weirdly
Freya.
kept telling us for the rest of the day, like, yo, kiss again. I want to see.
I was gonna ask, can you kiss now?
No.
Come
Imagine.
on!
It's so weird.
It's not weird. Can
It'd be a
you?
great thumbnail.
Yeah, come on.
But no.
Nick messaged me. He's like, can you answer the question on Instagram, like saying kiss? I was like, no, I'll just bring it up. No, but because I was like, by the way, Alex did stick. By the way, she smashed it.
Oh.
She was unreal.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did everything.
Alex is literally
Shout out
like,
Alex.
she runs my entire life. Without her, I don't think I'd
Never met her before this, I've only heard about her through words.
Yeah. Great.
Yeah, I don't know what a parliament is.
From you and
Legend
from.
of Alex.
But what happened was she was like, oh, by the way, so it's gonna be Nick sat there, Johnny sat there, and then Andrew sat there, and then front row, by the way, and then behind Toby, JJ, Josh. And I was like, fuck you guys, I'm on the front row. I'm like, get back to your row, guys. I got the best view. I'm sick, and I couldn't see.
It's because there was a mic stand for the mayor.
No, it wasn't a Max stand.
No, so I had to walk around
yeah.
the mic.
So Freya missed it. Damn, everybody missed it. And I like that though. I like that it's dope that they don't like do PDA and stuff like that. I hate when couples are like around groups of people and they just like be off in a corner or something, or they're like right in the middle of the group and they start like being all lovey-dovey. It's hella weird.
We
Mic
were
stand.
standing in the wrong place.
Yeah.
It's okay. I could see through the leaves. I wasn't kicking up a fuss.
You were.
I can't see.
After I was. Did I
Yeah.
say Jared?
Yo, kiss
I
again,
can't
man.
see.
No, I didn't say-
Yo, kiss.
I'm so sorry.
Yo, let me see you kiss.
I was actually really annoyed because I didn't take any sunglasses. And the entire time, all the groomsmen, every single one of them got sunglasses on, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. So I keep going around asking everyone, and no one got sunglasses. And the only person who had sunglasses was Callux. And it was
I was gonna
Balenciaga
say that
non-glasses.
Yeah, he's definitely. I would not wear his glasses.
Yeah, and then Jamie had some fake ones. he brought extra shades and extra watches. He's like, if anyone needs some, let me know.
Literally, I saw him.
What?
this morning,
Yo,
he's like,
Jamie
"You
is the
watch it." He just
shit.
pulls out like 3 watches that are all fake.
I felt so bad because I found that out chatting with Callux. So I was like, I can't now turn down Callux because Callux gave me his, which was really nice. But they were just nonce glasses, so.
Fair, that was it.
Well, they also didn't know we had rings.
Right. Oh,
So
yeah.
we were married,
So we got
and we were like,
we were married, and then someone was like, should we do the rings?
Nick was there waiting so desperately. He's like, do I go now?
yeah, but they
So
literally
when's my
like
part?
they covered the mic, looked at me and went, do you have rings? And we're like, yeah.
Yes.
And he was like, oh, we got told you didn't have any.
Ugh.
So I was like, Nick, please.
Yeah.
Get
Give
the
me the rings.
and then we just put them
What?
on, and we're like, cool.
And then we were
do
like-
leave?
You played that off well, I couldn't tell.
Oh yeah.
Really?
No, I
Yeah.
couldn't tell that happened at all, no.
What
Oh,
were you
she was
then?
like, yeah, do you have rings? And I was like,
No,
yeah, we have them. And he was
No,
like, oh, okay.
Seems-
Can we get the rings? And we did it. And then we both went, what do we do now?
Well, yeah, because they forgot to play our exit song.
Well, it's because they didn't know we had finished.
Yeah, so
Because
we
no
had
one
like
did.
an exit song, and they forgot to play it. So I literally go, what happens now? And we're
Mm.
both looking around, and I was like, do we just leave? And then the song starts playing, and I'm so excited to see the video because the beginning of the song we have is like an a cappella woman. I thought our translator just got up on the mic and started.
It sounded like someone was singing, It
Yeah,
sounded
so I
so
literally
accurate.
went- I was like, oh, it's the song. We should.
We started walking out, and everyone was like, wait. And then, like 2 or 3 people just kind of threw the
Yeah.
confetti.
Yeah, Nick was like, do we throw it now? I'm like, no, I think you do it later.
Yeah, but one person, I don't know who it was to my right, just underhand, just straight
Yeah,
into my
yeah.
face. I was like, thanks for that.
Yeah, I got a couple
Yeah,
headshots
no.
on my wedding day as well.
Yeah.
But not from that.
What?
People
Do I
come on you
wanna
or something.
know?
What's going on?
No, that's not what I meant.
Oh,
I didn't
yeah,
mean,
I
I
was
didn't mean
gonna say, I
that.
was
No,
like,
no,
that
sorry.
made it
sound
I'm
like-
so sus, guys. No, I didn't mean that.
Okay.
But the song, honestly, on the way in was really nice as well.
Yeah,
Moana.
it was. Yeah.
I thought at first it was Frozen. I was like, oh my god, Frozen. And then I actually
Dead
realized.
film.
Absolutely not.
Oh,
Dead film.
Randolph actually did say that later.
Why are they like
I heard
this?
to my right, I heard someone out of the 6 of you.
Frozen is
6 of you,
fire.
I heard someone go, yo, is this Moana?
it might be me. Might be me.
And I was like, I literally just heard it to the side, and I was like, Yes.
I teared up a little bit, when you walked down. Can't lie.
I started to until I looked over. I looked over to the right, and JJ was stood right next to me with his glasses, and he literally went, "I'm good." As soon as he did that, I was like, "All right."
Put you together.
I'm laughing a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay,
it
yeah.
pulled you back.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, but the song was really nice, man. It was really, really beautiful. And it was nice melodic version, wasn't it?
Yeah, I found a piano version. Although it turns out, so I didn't know this, but while I was getting ready, so where my room is to
yeah.
get ready is like we were getting married in a villa, and it was like the top of the villa, and with a balcony with stairs
Well,
that
it's not a
come
villa.
down.
Guys, it's not a villa.
It's called a villa. It's
Nah,
called
you
a
guys
It's
have
called.
like a-
It's
Villa
literally
Valentini.
called Villa
It's like a
Valentini.
super mansion.
It's like a super.
We were in a
What the
villa.
fuck?
villa. But like we overlook. Well, I could look at the ceremony,
Yeah.
and like Alex, I wasn't there when this happened, but she literally heard. She was like, "Oh my god!"
Shut up, Kill.
An hour, 2 hours before the ceremony, they played my walkout
Oh,
song.
no.
And she was like, she ran and was like, turn that off, turn it off, because we
What,
signed
like,
because
came
we were
up on
walking
shuffle
down
or
the-
Yeah,
something?
yeah, true.
So she was like screaming, like, no!
It's because
Runs
I
away.
probably did hear it,
But didn't know what it
but-
was.
heard a few piano notes, and
Yeah.
thought like,
It's not really musically gifted, so.
wow.
Well, you're not, you just be honest.
Do you want to know a funny story?
I'm joking, what?
I don't know if we told you this already, but basically, it was raining. It was meant to rain, storm the whole week.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
Alex suggested it, right?
yeah.
So Alex saw Jamie Lang's podcast, and they basically said, "Oh, there's a wedding that they went to, and it was meant to be a storm." And
No, it was their wedding.
oh, it was theirs.
Yeah.
Their wedding, there was meant to be a storm, and someone basically told them that there's a tradition to get good weather for your wedding day, where you bury a sausage in the
Cooked
garden,
sausage, yeah.
cooked sausage
How
in the
mad.
garden. So
What?
we were like, you know what, we have to try anything we can.
Yeah.
So
They
Alex,
cooked the sausage in the
at
back.
like 11 p.m. the night before, is out in the garden digging up,
Burying a sausage.
burying a sausage.
That's jokes.
What?
It worked.
Yeah, it worked. It worked.
It
Yeah.
literally
So
worked.
if you're meant to have rain on your wedding, bury a sausage.
It rained the day
Just put
before.
out
It rained the day
yeah,
after.
It was
Yeah.
It was torrential.
So-
I mean, it did
They-
rain
Niggas
during the wedding
buried
day.
a glizzy?
Yeah, but
While we were,
After.
It was in the
Nah,
evening.
while we
they
were
gotta
there.
fuck
Yeah.
with me.
No
They
one
gotta,
don't care by then.
they gotta fuck with me now. They gotta fuck with the glizzy gang. They out here burying glizzies? Like, come on, bro. That's good luck. I've been telling people, come on.
the dinner. We'll talk about the speeches quick.
Oh yeah.
Well, no, because I have a lot to say on that.
Okay.
I heard someone, I can't remember who, maybe it was Nick. I think Nick told JJ and well, all of us that burying a sausage means something else. He's like,
I mean, it sounds sexual.
I mean, it
having
doesn't
sex,
sound
yeah, and
great,
JJ
yeah.
believed him.
Everyone
Oh my
kept going
gosh.
to Alex like, yeah, you buried the sausage, yeah?
I mean,
And
she
she's like,
did
"Can you
wait
stop
till her
saying
boyfriend
this?"
got there.
She was like, can
Wow.
you stop saying this in front of people? Because it does just look hella
She
sus.
waited till her boyfriend got there to
She
bury the
did.
sausage.
She did.
But yeah, then we had
Whoa.
like the aperitifs.
Wait, was it his sausage?
And then
They were great.
the dinner. I didn't have any. We were taking photos.
I
had
not.
them.
Oh, well, you wouldn't have them anyway. Did you taste any of them
Yeah.
beforehand? Did you have
No.
the prawn with the?
Oh, no, I had them there on the day. I didn't have the prawn one, though. I didn't see that one. Everyone raved about that
Yeah,
one.
it was sick. It was like prawn with like some like sticks around it.
Damn it.
Dope though.
Then we got the dinner.
Yeah.
Dinner was good.
Yeah.
And then we had the speeches.
Yeah.
We weren't going to have speeches. We literally said, yeah, we're not doing
Yeah.
speeches.
Everyone who did speeches planned the morning of the speech / during the speech.
Yeah. So then
Well,
we had said before, though, like, Talia, because I had literally said, I'm not doing one. I just don't want to. So Talia said, oh, I'll say thank you to Alex because she'd done so much. And then your dad kind of wanted to.
He was like, can I just say a couple words? And like, we'd spoken about it months before, and I was like, I don't know if we're having speeches, but... And then 3 days before the wedding, I messaged him, was like, by the way, like, if you want to speak, like, I know you said you want to say something, do you want to say a couple words or not? And he was like, yeah, I will.
You gotta do a
And that was
speech.
the last I heard of it.
But then he did the first speech, and it was good. It was a very good speech.
it was a great
Yeah.
speech.
Yeah.
They probably should have let him end it, low key.
He got the emotional side.
Yeah.
Then he handed it to JJ, who screwed you over a little bit.
Well, I will speak when I am told to speak.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know he screwed you. I'm intrigued to this.
Well, I'll explain it and then you
Yeah.
can explain why. So JJ did his speech, and he gets up, does the first part. This has already been explained on the sidecast.
Oh yeah,
I've already
and
seen
Talia's
TikToks.
stream.
His speech?
Probably.
I saw on TikTok.
Well, he basically did
I saw on
he did
TikTok.
an AI speech. He did
Oh
the
my
whole thing. It was
God.
very evident from like the third word that
Yeah, that it was
more
AI.
than 2 syllables. We knew it was AI. And then he does like an actual speech.
Yeah.
And it's really good.
It is good.
It's funny, and then he goes into
People
an
really
acapella
be using
version of
AI like
Lamborghini,
that, chat?
and all the old people are like, what the fuck
Yeah.
is going on?
Now all the
I
youths are
really
singing it,
want to
man.
get that one moment back on video. I'm so excited to see it because it's the way he goes. He said something like, and now I'm going to do an a cappella version of Lamborghini.
He was like, it's only right, we're in Italy.
Yeah.
Lamborghini's an Italian car, so I'm going to
And
do
he
an
just
acapella
goes- and he
version of
literally
Lamborghini.
And I was like, nah, he's joking, thinking like he's going to stop and then go,
joking.
just kidding.
It's JJ.
And he just stopped.
It's JJ.
And I was like, wait, what's happening? We weren't having speeches and now suddenly Lamborghini's a cappella in our wedding hall.
Also, I swear he didn't even start on the chorus. He was like starting on
rock
Gold
on
Rocks,
my-
right?
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
bro, why start there, man? Go
stopped
straight into
at the
Lamborghini. Yeah, yeah.
Then he gave it to Randy, and your speech was good. but right,
No,
he tells
way
you
said
tell
it
the
like
joke like
that.
you do a speech and then you end it with the story Talia's told about the Mushu paw print, and everyone's
that.
like, "That was jokes! Ah, amazing, amazing, amazing!" And you kind of put the mic down a bit, and everyone's like, "That was a good speech." And you put the mic back up.
And
You're like,
started
oh,
off
and
another
another
speech?
thing, these two didn't even like each other. They hated each other. And Simon
Wait, hold
works for
on.
JJ, and JJ owes everything to him. And everyone's like, "What's
Yeah,
are you
I was
right?"
like, JJ will not got anywhere if not for Simon and the clothing line and all this.
God damn.
Like, I don't know
I
what's
think it's
happened.
because it was also the second you did your speech and then you stopped and then you went, oh, also, and you said the
Randy
movie
was
thing. I
going-
like, fuck you, Randolph. And then you stopped again and then you went also, and I screamed, Randolph, it's enough!
Oh, that's enough. Yeah, yeah. Okay, now see what happened.
Okay, so that was
Right.
the end of the speeches.
Yeah, I was in the speeches. But
Although you also tried to stitch me up. I said I'm not
Oh,
doing a
true.
speech. And he's like, yo, I think we all want to hear from Simon, right?
no, I think Simon's professing words or something like
Yeah,
that.
and I literally told them, no. That's why I'm not
No,
doing
no,
one.
I said Simon wants to say something, and you said something. That you said the word something.
Yeah.
That was smart from you. That's
I
the
didn't say
typical.
something.
No,
You did.
no.
Oh.
I
You said,
I said, I said I didn't want to do a speech, so I'm not going to.
That's okay. Sorry, you said it better than what I just said there, and that wasn't even
Something.
true. I made that up, and that's still not as good as what you did in real time. Maybe you should have done a speech.
Bro, what
Right, anyway,
the
so that's what
fuck
happened.
is
So
wrong with you right
you've been
now?
saying, okay, unleash the beast. No. Yeah, because I'm not excited. I'm furious.
I'm excited. I don't know what
Oh,
this
sorry,
is.
sorry. Well, usually now on the podcast I'll be very rude, but I'll be less rude because you're here.
Okay.
Trying to be a bit more
Fair.
polite. Anyway,
A bit more tamed.
I'll just look this way. No, so you told me for a long time, like we're not doing speeches, but if you want to do a speech, you can. So I was like,
But
well,
it wasn't specifically to you.
no, it wasn't.
It was like anyone who wants to do a speech
That
can
you're
do a
welcome
speech.
to. We just didn't want to put pressure on people because we know
I'm
that
not asking you.
No,
Yeah.
I
I
know,
want you
I
to do
know.
a speech.
But then I did say I'm down to do one, and you were like, if you want to, then just do one. If you want to. But then I was like, okay, I'm trying to read between the lines. 'Cause I'm thinking like, is he saying, yeah, do one, man, or is he saying actually do not do one?
Yeah.
I didn't know.
I was literally saying neither of that.
You're saying if you want to. You meant
Yeah.
that if you want to, but some
Yeah.
people would mean that like.
some people were like, if you want to, but
Well, I heard from everyone that they
Like,
were
what
like,
they really
"Yeah,
want
Randolph,
you to
He
type
thinks
shit.
you
I
really
feel
want him
that.
to do one, but he doesn't want.
Who said that?
I want
I want to break their legs. No, but I'm also down. I was down to do one, but I think I wanted you to.
They all said like,
break your legs,
they were
nigga.
like, Randy really wants you to ask him to get like full closure
No,
to do a
that
speech.
I get. Do you know what? No, that I
Yeah,
get.
yeah,
Because,
yeah.
Like,
I'm not
I
like-
want to do one, but I don't want to do
Josh
it if
said
you
it
actually
too,
don't
and
want me
Toby
to.
said it.
Said it when Randolph was in the room.
No,
No, everyone said it.
It's no beef. But my thought process before was that like I would. You don't have to tell me, but like also if I knew you wanted me to do one, then I'd be like, bless. I'll prepare it. But anyway, so I'm calm. I'm like, but I'm also like, I enjoy freestyling a little bit. So I'm like, I'd rather if you ask me, I'll write one. If you just say like, oh, on the day, if you want to do one, I'll see how the day's going, right? On the plane on the way there, I'm chatting to JJ. And he's like, oh, you're doing speech? I was like, well, maybe. And he's like, oh, yeah, I want to do one. He's like, I really want to do one. Really badly. I was like, okay. I was like, well, I think Simon's down for you to do one if you want to do one. And he was like, oh, and he said, I said, should we just do it together then? And he's like, yeah, bless, let's do it together. That's fine. I was like, okay, calm. No worries. Then on the day, I spoke to him again. He's like, no, I'm not doing one. And he's like, and I was like, oh, okay, it's fine. No worries. And then we were in the pool the day before, and the boys were like, oh, if you're gonna do a speech, and I was like, maybe. So they said, rehearse it now. So I rehearsed it in the pool, and I had said what pretty much the entire speech, the start of it, and the
You
entire
put
thing.
the hating part before the Mushu.
No, that wasn't even in it at that
Oh,
point.
okay.
I said the Mushu part, and then also I think I
Right?
said
What a
something about
sexy
your mum,
man.
but in a nice way. But isn't
Right.
cool? So I was never going to include that, but it's a nice way. Thanks, girl. Anyway, but then
What did you thank her for?
Thanks, girl.
Thanking her for being so understanding of the fact that I was not being mean to her in future when she hears this, if she hears this. Anyway, right? So then I'm just minding my business. I'm like, okay, if the time comes, I'll do one. If not, no worries. And then JJ's gone. And then he comes back. And then someone comes over to me. He's like, oh, JJ's doing a speech, by the way. So I go over to them. I'm like, what's going on? He's like, oh, I've written a speech. I was like, when did you write this speech? He's like, I've written it during the ceremony. So I was like, okay, so should we go up together? He's like, nah. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, this is my gig, man. So then he goes, no, you can go. I'll go during mains. You go after dessert. I'm thinking, what? So I'm thinking, fine, no worries. And then he goes, how's he written a speech? But then I'm like, you know what? He's written it during the meal. It's gonna be shit. Like he can't write a speech that well in the meal, you know. So I'm thinking it's fine. But then in my head, I'm thinking about speech now. I want to make sure mine's better than his. So I'm like thinking, what's going on? Oh, what can I add to it? And then I'm like fucking deadgy, man, during the meal, which is jokes as it is, because he orders a Coke jug, right? And before it gets put down, he's gone. I'm like, how did you drink that so fast? Anyway.
I also heard the whole day he's like, yo, I got a steak coming later. It's gonna be sick.
What?
Didn't order a steak. He ordered like
Yeah.
he ordered like a
He ordered the quail.
yeah.
Did
Well,
they
yeah,
say he
pasta.
didn't eat the pasta?
He was saying
Yeah,
business,
they said he didn't eat the
pasta's
pasta
the perfect thing
either.
to eat when you're fighting, but didn't eat it. He's like, I don't really like pasta. I'm like, what? And then he gets his beef carpaccio, whatever it is. He's like, is this raw? I'm like, yeah, man. Yeah, it's anyway. So he goes, oh, speech. He's like, did you know at school they hated each other?
Wait, he said that.
Yeah. I was like, oh, I knew that. Yeah, I knew that. And he's like, oh, you should say how like at school they just didn't like each other. So I was like, oh, okay.
Fish you got into your head.
I
Yeah.
was just saying you took advice on speaking
Deji.
from Deji.
I know. No, and then he also told me to say his poem. Which I forgot. And after the speech, he came up to me and was like, oh man, you didn't put the poem in. I was like, I forgot. It was something like,
Here we go.
oh, I know, there's no way I'll forget it. There's no way I'll remember it, sorry. I have to ask him. It was something like, violets are red. No, roses are red, violets are blue. Siren and Talia, you deserve, each of you deserve you or something like that. Something like that. And I was like,
No, dude.
yeah, I was like, I'll do it for you. But
I just imagine Deji sat there like,
if I said it, he'd be like,
Bars.
yeah. So anyway, so I'm doing the speech and I was going to put the bit about you. Because I was like, you know what, it's not a bad thing to say about you and him not liking each other. Only because I was trying to one-up him. But then I realized after the fact that only me and him knew that we were trying to one-up each other.
Yeah.
And only the boys knew that as well. So it wasn't like the whole wedding knew. So it wasn't really relevant. But then I did all right with my speech. And I actually did pretty well with the poor one.
Yeah.
Because I was getting it out of order. Because I said it in the pool.
That's what I'm saying. It was.
I was fully sat there like, oh my god.
I asked permission though. I did actually permission.
Yeah.
No, it was
you
good, like,
said no, I probably was still
if you,
there.
had,
100%.
if you had stopped to that point, it was a really good
I
speech.
know, man.
Bro, what is wrong with Randy, bro?
Everyone was like ready to go crazy, and then I
Everyone was laughing, like clapping. and
yeah, and then I looked over,
another thing.
and then I looked over at JJ, and he gave me like a look. So I was like, and actually, fuck you. Hold on.
It was really awkward that he kind of stood with you as well.
Yeah, because he
You
was.
know, like he literally stood
Wait.
behind you. No, he literally stood behind you like he was your chaperone,
Yeah, I know.
and like he was like ushering you away. Like, okay, that's enough now.
But let's not forget the fact that he wrote his with ChatGPT, and it was very obvious as well because he also referred to you in the first line as like distinguished YouTuber.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
like,
Like,
he's
what?
like, we're here to celebrate Simon and Talia. I'm so proud of you, Simon, for your achievements on YouTube
Yeah.
and blah 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 and stuff like that. And then he also he hadn't read it beforehand, so he read
Yeah.
saying like,
Pause
it was an
after.
honor to be your best man, and he like pauses because he hasn't
I
read
feel
it
like
yet.
this
and he
was
realizes
good
like
because it
it
was
says-
Simon.
it says
I mean,
I'm his
because it
best
was
man,
JJ.
but I'm not.
Like only JJ could do
he
that.
goes, it's been an honor to be your best man.
But I said that. I said I was like, I'm the real best man.
Yeah.
I think that's what was in my
Yeah.
head. Could have been.
I didn't
Anyway,
have a best man, just to clear up.
there's no best man.
Yeah.
But then, by the way, when I left the party, the pool party, the day after, he went, "Oh, real best man" to me.
Well, he said,
Nick, by the way, he said that to me.
Did he?
who?
You did.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Man.
When?
The pool party the day after. Am I dreaming that as well? No, there's no way I'm not. No, you did.
This is actually like I'm being. I swear.
Hi,
If I said it, I swear I don't remember this.
Okay. You said it. Okay, I think you said it. And if you did say it, it was a joke. But I think you said it.
I don't remember it.
Because I left, right? I came back. And I don't know when I left again. But I also could be dreaming this. I'm like, oh, what a wedding, man. Yeah. No, and then also you can't do Lamborghini, man. That's cheating.
This is what I'm worried about now. Like, when he gets married, is he gonna be like, "Oh, I did one of yours"?
Oh, yes.
Because no, I'm not doing it.
You do
He's a
Lamborghini.
cheat code. He's done half of it.
You gotta do this
Is-
track.
Half of it is AI.
And
then-
then Deji's sitting right there as well. He just
Oh,
sounds
what you're
Deji.
saying is speech. We thought you meant a performance.
No, well,
But I don't have a performance.
I
to
thought
do.
speech
No.
and then performance.
What as in like I don't have something I can just go. All right, I'll do an a cappella version of
I
this,
just thought I'm not doing a speech.
and
I'll
then
do
no,
one of
facts.
yours.
you'll do it.
Yeah.
I'll just go.
What?
Oh,
Why-
I hope
Hell no.
everyone celebrates and stays the night,
Oh,
and just drag you up.
Nice.
yeah.
You
Also,
corny bitch.
unrelated. Is that a bedpan?
What?
Bedpan.
No, it's the top of a bin.
Oh, okay. I've been thinking
Oh.
about it all
That's
podcasts. I
what
keep looking at
we're
it.
talking about our wedding,
I
Talia,
know, and I'm
and
like,
you're
why
thinking
is there
about
a bed
bedpans.
Yes, I'm concerned.
What's a bedpan?
You know what they use in
I
hospitals?
think they,
to
like,
put on
shit
a
in.
person.
Yeah.
Oh,
No.
are they metal?
Yeah.
Well, that's what I go to. It's cardboard, man. Fucking hell. Some people live
That's the
different.
north.
Yeah. Why isn't it getting it now? We don't have to show it.
It's a bin.
It's
It's
busy
back on the
literally-
bin. No, but it was great. I enjoyed his speech. At least he admitted it. I was like, you know what? If he doesn't admit that this is ChatGPT,
No, I think the
I
whole
think-
point was that it sounded like that.
Bro, he literally describes my YouTube career. And
Yeah, I
not in like a
Because in
normal
like
way.
2 sentences we knew, and he was laughing at the fact it was
Yeah.
AI. Like I feel like that was the whole point. Is that
All the old people were lost.
I feel like no. I
Yeah,
feel like
they
he did
pretty
not.
much
I
actually
feel like
meant
that
when he
was
said that
not
as
a
well.
joke to
He
him.
should have said AI.
He
Just
was
for
just
them.
an idiot.
nah, but I had a few
Yeah,
people
fair.
come up to me at the end and they were like, oh, your speech was better. But your dad did the best speech though. His was actually really, really
he
It
good.
did
does,
well.
it's really good.
Yeah.
Although his joke about, so he goes, oh, you know, some people couldn't be here because, you know, they're ill, you know, like my grandma or whatever. And then he goes, oh, and you know, some other people also couldn't be here because they are a little bit dead.
I love
He
that.
said that.
I love that.
Literally like, sorry, what?
The thing is, that landed so well with all the YouTube.
Yeah. Oh, I was.
Everyone who does
So
YouTube was like,
crazy.
love that.
Yeah.
But I think all the older people were like,
That's a bit much.
it's a little bit. You know, a little
Because
bit
his
rude.
wasn't written as well. He just spoke. So
Yeah.
I was like, I have no idea where he's going to go with this. Like, I really don't know. Because he's just speaking.
Yeah.
But he did well.
Should use AI as well, man. Should have gone for it.
Imagine.
But no, I think it was good, man.
Imagine me.
Yeah, it's okay.
Then we had the live band, who were really good,
Really talented.
but they literally sent us over like, all right, here's your first set, second set, here's 30 songs, choose 10. So we had 10 songs to choose from each set. Chose them. They did most of them, but then they just started playing other songs. They played R. Kelly.
Yeah.
Which
one?
one?
One of them being Ignition.
Oh, I'm so happy that they didn't actually choose that.
Ignition's the only song you can do after.
No.
No,
And the
he's
intro
talking about
is-
fucking a
lyrics are
child.
like-
And they
It's a bit
look
Hot and fresh
controversial.
out the kitchen.
Oh no, sorry. When I say that, I mean like in life. Okay, not in a wedding. I'm saying because obviously R. Kelly is.
No, absolutely not.
The song's still a banger, but the meaning is horrible.
Yeah, songs are great.
Oh,
Like, it's a good song,
oh.
but I don't want to listen to it.
When I listen to that song, I just think about actually like a
The
car
kitchen.
No.
and the key in ignition.
Hot
I
and
think
fresh
about.
out the kitchen.
Oh,
But we
Oh.
literally said to them like,
Sorry, guys.
these songs, not these.
Yes.
That's-
And then they started playing it, and apparently everyone was
It's the craziest thing because I never in my life thought about that. Never in my life did I think that he was talking about like when hot and fresh out the kitchen. I never thought about that lyric. That's crazy.
like, no.
The intro is like, this one's a bit controversial.
What?
Like, then don't play it.
No, that's too funny.
Hot
Don't
and
say that.
fresh out the because she
I
had a
literally
bun. She's
looked
like
at
a
them and
bun in the
left.
oven. You know what I'm
No.
saying? Like hot and fresh. He's
Then
talking about
then
kids. That's
Scarlett did
crazy.
Now, and then we had another
Titty?
DJ. Yeah.
Sagala did now.
An hour.
Oh, an hour. Yeah.
And then we had Matt Man do
Matman. I saw Matman.
a few hours.
And I saw the guy at the end. Wait,
That was
Sigala, then another guy, then Matman.
So the
Oh,
other guy
right.
is
Sagala's
Sagala's
friend.
tour manager.
yeah.
Ah,
So he did like the in between bits.
So I saw his bits.
Yeah.
What?
Great. I don't know where I was. I think I was just queuing for a drink. I think that's what I was doing.
I was
Where?
talking to Scala inside,
Well, shit. Wow.
and
famous friends, man.
I hear Lamborghini start playing outside, and I thought to myself, why is this song playing at our wedding? I thought like,
Again.
surely not.
Part 2.
But then I hear the voice.
Surely
Like I
not.
actually hear, oh, he's actually performing it live. And I was like, I really want to go out there, but I can't leave this conversation. So I missed it.
Yeah.
Then I heard Jamie Man Don't Care start, and I thought, oh, this is sick. I'd love to go out there just to hear the song. Then Jamie started performing it, and I was like, why am I not out there?
Yeah, I was queuing up for a drink when he was doing Lamborghini. So I left
How
the
did
queue.
this nigga? How
Wait,
did
wait for the song,
everybody
he went
miss
back.
everything?
Considering JJ doesn't drink, he ended the night with a tie
It's
around
like
his
everybody
head.
at the
Yeah,
wedding
shirtless.
missed some
Shirt.
type of
He
event.
ripped the shirt off as well.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah,
Yeah, he had his tie tied round. Like,
yeah, did the worm, performed like he was the drunkest there without having
Yeah,
alcohol.
well, maybe obviously not on this podcast because number one, Talia's here, and number two, you weren't really in the villa for the you're in a nice way. You weren't in the trip in the villa, right? But we all hate JJ now with a passion. So
Damn.
but then we actually.
I mean, we experienced it.
I know. I'm joking.
The
but
day,
yeah, true.
the day they got there, me and Talia went over to your villa probably like half an hour after you arrived.
Yeah, like Vic was still being shown around.
Yeah, although apparently that was like 4 hours.
Yeah.
But we turned up.
4 hour show.
I could tell
showing?
within 6 seconds that he was doing his like hunched over, like crossed arms. This place is so shit.
Yeah, he was like,
That kind of thing.
Yeah, well,
I was like, this place is lovely.
So I'll explain that in a minute. But then because of that, we were all like hating on him during the trip in a nice way, in an actual friend way, by the way. But then we said after that night, by the way, fair play to JJ because he went really hard. Like he's not bored after all.
Yeah.
He actually
Yeah.
He said like,
he's
why?
just stuck up.
He was like, why do you guys try and make me drink? And we're like, we don't make you try and make you drink. We just point out that normally on a night out, he's the first one to leave.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
he doesn't dance. He
No
dances
one-
for about 4 minutes to one song.
No one has ever made fun of Toby for not drinking.
Yeah, because
Ever. He's still always there still.
Yeah.
He's that last one there as well.
like the wedding,
Yeah.
JJ was the life of the party.
He
someone
was, man.
came up to me. It might
Toby
have been
just
you,
be
and they were
lit out
like,
them,
this wedding's sick. JJ's still here.
I said that.
Oh, was it?
Yeah. I was literally like,
someone else said that.
oh, I
Came
said
up
it
to
as
me and
well.
was like, "This, you guys have done so good. JJ's still here."
Yeah, I was like, if you can keep
I was
JJ's
like, "Is that a
attention-
thing?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I was surprised he was still there, and yeah, and not even
think
just
it
being
might
there,
have
but
been
having
you.
fun.
Yeah.
Having real fun. Yeah, it's nice to see. But anyway, the villa part. Yeah, I thought so. We get there. Everyone does
roulette.
for the room.
It's just dope as hell that they actually had a good time,
Me,
man.
Laura, and the baby. Oh, sorry, Harper.
The baby.
Shit. And then
You had the baby.
Faith, Ethan,
Olive.
thank you, were in like a little annex outside in the thing together, and I thought that'd be good. And Beth did it at the time as well. But then Faith was like, to be fair, because she was worried that Olive wasn't sleeping through the night, so she was like, if Olive wakes up, will she then wake Harper up? And then it's just crazy.
Yeah,
So we were like,
babies.
yeah, I was like, yeah, fair enough. If you want to try and find a new room, that's okay. So we weren't involved in the spinning the wheel thing, which actually was bad at the end because JJ was like trying to find a room, everyone's trying to find rooms, and then Faith was like, well. And I was like, guys, you probably should give Faith like one of the best rooms because, like, you know, but they were all worried about they're all worried about the baby crying, which I guess is fair as well. But I'm like, yeah, we still got to make sure the baby's comfortable, and the more comfortable, the less.
Hell no.
Anyway, all this stuff. But then
Hell no. Fuck that, Sarah. No, hell no, hell no. No. I ain't tell you to have a baby.
So she's
I
in for a
ain't tell
room,
you
and
how
then
to make
JJ's just storming around the place because he got like last vote.
Yeah.
And he's like, this place is fucking shit, man. And at first, I thought he was joking. I thought
he was joking. I thought it was a bit.
No.
And I was
I knew,
like,
I
I think
knew.
it's actually really quite sad.
I knew he didn't like it, but I thought, okay, because the occasion and because we're all together, he lets it go, you know. And then after a while, it gets worse and worse. And then after a while, he's like, actually, this is awful.
He's worked himself up.
Yeah, he ends up getting the room next to me and Laura and the baby, right? So I was like really worried because I was like, fucking hell, like he's already mad as it is. Like if I was like waking him up, he's gonna be even more angry. So I kid you not, that first night, he ended up leaving the villa, by the way. And we'll actually never forgive him for that. That's such a shit thing to do.
I
We're
feel
all
that, though.
here,
He
all the
should have at
friends
least
apart from
stayed.
you.
I would've
Just
just
the
talked
first
shit.
night.
I would've just
Bro,
talked shit about it, but I would've still
It's
stayed.
really nice. Like just sit out with us. What else are you gonna do? You know.
Yeah.
And by the way, the room was normal. I took a picture of that room, by the way, and sent it to my family like the extreme of Harper. And my sister went, "Wow, that room looks unreal." And I was like, "JJ, man."
He also said on Sidecast, he was like, the room was like, it was just wall, bed, wall. That was it. And I thought,
That's a room.
we didn't even have a room. Me and my girlfriend had to put our suitcases on top of each other's. And there's literally the
Oh my
picture where he looks
God.
depressed, like
Yeah.
he's sat on the bed. And there's a suitcase fully open with room next to it.
Yep. They have an ensuite
Yeah, 'cause
shower.
You showed me the rooms, and I was like, it has an ensuite, it has aircon,
Yeah.
it has a double bed.
Yep.
JJ lives a different life.
What more do you want?
JJ was just being a bitch, man.
It's just shit. I was like, what more do you want though? And he's like,
JJ was just being a
"Oh,
bitch, man.
it's not a ting. I was like, what does this mean?
And I get that. I was
It's
on
not
this
a
room and stuff.
thing.
Like, what else are you gonna do? Like, we're just gonna. What we did was like we just.
You
outside.
slept in your room. That was it.
Yeah. So we were outside chilling, drinking, talking, whatever. Then when it's time to go to bed, we go to bed, wake up. And I ended up sleeping in his bed because I gave Laura and half of the space, and I slept fine. I actually on my little band told me 7 hours 44 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, no, 8 hours 44 minutes. Yeah.
Which he never gets.
I never get that, as you guys know. So yeah, JJ's just absolute literal prick.
Oh my god. Really don't give a fuck right
It was
now.
when he put in the chat, the first thing he did, he put a picture of the pillows because he hated the pillow.
Yeah.
Then the second picture was his Wi-Fi speed.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah,
like, bro,
you've come here to sit on TikTok.
you're here for 3 days. Why do you
This
care about Wi-Fi
nigga
speed?
checked the
you
speed
hear
of the
this part?
Wi-Fi. Like
Oh no.
the fact that
Maybe
he
we'll
actually
take
checked
that.
it is hilarious.
So we were talking to his girlfriend, right? And she was like, so what do you guys, we were saying, what do you do when you go on a holiday? Because you did the famous thing on Sidecast where you chat about his 250k
Yeah.
trip. We're like, what do you do when he's on holiday? And she's like, oh, he doesn't really want to do activities there either. Just to stay in the room and chill. and then he was like, nah, man, I do stuff. You're like what? He's like, I'm go on my phone, man.
What the
Don't count as
fuck?
an activity. That don't count. But I still, to this day, our job is to humble this man.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
all of them out there who say we're yes men, I am literally the worst yes man. He put in the chat, he's like, do you even like me?
If you saw our chat, it's like,
It's changed. The title of so the title of our chat,
Do you even like
not
me?
quite what it is now. Well, we can say PR friendly friends or something like that, right?
yeah.
And then before it was work chat, brackets muted. Cause like, but honestly, the boys were in peril.
It was
We were
turmoil.
imploding.
Yeah. It was literally just like, he actually does hate us. Like, fully. It's done. The group is done.
But what I was explaining to him, and what I'll say to you guys, is we only are like this because we want to spend more time with them outside of the work,
Yeah.
you know.
But he doesn't want to spend
Makes
time.
Yeah, he don't want to
sense.
spend time with us, man.
It was when we went like on a troops meal one time, and we were having food like within a 5-minute walk of his place. We were like, we all want to go to something afterwards, a bar, whatever. We're like, oh, JJ, we could go to yours. He's like, nah, man, you lot aren't coming to mine. We're like, why?
Yeah.
Like, why not? And he was like, you'll mess it up. And they're like, okay, we'll literally sign anything you want,
Yeah.
or we'll hand in a deposit, and
Yeah.
you can whatever. It's like, nah, man, no.
No, yeah, which I get, but at the same time, like we are all.
Hell no!
Yeah.
That's fucked up,
You
man.
didn't come with us to the bar.
Yeah,
you
just went
went home.
yeah.
What the fuck?
going.
Nah,
I
JJ
mean,
shit,
was it
bro.
before or after we did the poker night? Because I completely forgot. We've all been there. A lot of us, and I argue in a
Don't know.
worse setting.
Yeah,
I argue
no.
poker night is a worse setting.
Probably.
Yeah.
But no, he's just funny, man. He's just living a new life, man. He's
Yeah.
just done so well that he's, because when he goes on tour and all this stuff, he just lives differently. I remember when we had a tour bus for New Age tour, and he got them to drive the tour bus to a hotel. And
So it started early.
yeah, and I had a I slept on the bunks, which is great, and he had an actual bedroom with a shower and everything.
Oh God.
So he drives
Oh,
massive
God.
tour bus, but no, he's just He's great, man.
He's a
He's
thought.
great. Love him.
Going online without ExpressVPN is like leaving your kids with the nearest stranger while using the toilet. And trust me, guys, I've got a child and I would never do that. Most of the time, it's probably fine, but you never truly know who you're trusting. Why would you ever risk it? That's why you need to be using ExpressVPN.
Every time you connect to an unencrypted network in cafes, hotels, airports, basically any network that's not your own, your online data is not secured. Any hacker on the same network can gain access to and steal your personal data. That's passwords, financial details, everything.
Exactly. ExpressVPN creates a secure, encrypted tunnel between your device and the internet so that hackers can't steal your data.
Hackers can make some serious cash selling personal information on the dark web, but ExpressVPN has made it easier than ever to keep your information safe.
Just fire up the app, click the button, and you're instantly protected. Even John could do it.
Click it.
Yeah.
Yes.
And ExpressVPN works on all your devices like laptops, phones, tablets, so you can stay secure on the go.
We both use it. We've been using it for years now, and it's actually sick. So make sure you guys secure your online data today at expressvpn.com/whatsgoodpodcast and get 3 extra months free. Can you say it one more time?
Wow.
expressvpn.com/whatsgoodpodcast.
There we go. Check it out. Link in the description as well. And back to Talia.
Well, when we all got our suits for the wedding,
yeah.
me and my brothers went to a fitting, and then you guys all went together. Or like separate.
Yeah. First time separate. Well, they
That's
were
like
second time
so
we were
cool,
so we
step
had to give
bro.
like details and stuff.
Yeah,
so
yeah,
I
yeah.
got like embroidery like on the inside and stuff.
Yeah.
Me and my brothers didn't get anything written on the sleeves, but
Ah.
we got our initials here.
Oh, okay, nice.
So then I turn up on the wedding day, the suits are all there, and Alex shows me them, and yours have your initials here, Josh's has his, Toby has his, ours don't have it. And then she shows me JJ's, and it says Care Simon.
Yep.
And I'm like, okay, that's a bit weird. And
Yeah.
she's like, oh, he just did it. And I took that as the tailor did it. As in,
Did you not notice all that day?
No.
Oh, are you sure?
Oh, that's
1 minute later.
hella weird.
But she showed me it, and she
I
just
would have
went,
been
oh, he
so
just did it.
freaked out.
And I thought the tailor. So I went, this is fucking weird for the tailor to
Yeah,
for
true.
someone else's wedding.
He didn't
to
feel like
make
he
a
didn't feel like he
joke.
knew it was like that either.
No.
You
Yeah.
know, he probably
Yeah, no,
looked
that's
at the
totally
book.
For
weird.
him to make a joke,
It's not.
like, I know it's obviously a joke, but like me and JJ on our wedding day feels very like we've paid a lot of money for the suits. So I was like, no. And then I saw the pocket squares,
Yeah.
and he had Care Simon written there.
Yeah.
And at this point, I still think it's the tailor. So I go like, no, we're not wearing these pocket squares.
Yeah.
It's like, no. And then I go over to JJ and I'm like, yeah, yours Care Simon. And he was like, yeah, I thought it was jokes when they asked us what we wanted.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, you wanted it.
I thought this was in the groomsmen chat, but it clearly wasn't.
No.
I think I was late once, or no, I was a different day because I was in America, and Josh was asking me what I want on mine. So he was like, "Oh, me and Toby gone for our initials like this," and JJ's gone Care Simon. So I thought you knew the whole time.
I
Yeah,
that.
man. But he also he was mad that he didn't get it here because we had ours here. Here, sorry.
Yeah.
AJ.
So where did he have his?
He had his on his.
He had Care Simon here.
Oh, did he have
Yeah,
it there? Oh,
he
okay,
had it
okay,
there.
got you.
Yeah.
And then somewhere else as well.
Okay, I thought they had it around the like wrist part right here. Hold on, let me go fill up my water bottle. Wonder who Vic will have his groomsmen be. Oh, I wonder what his wedding's gonna be like. That shit probably gonna be crazy. They have elephants and shit in there. Ain't that what they have at Indian weddings?
Well,
In the-
It's like Indian weddings are like a week long.
Yeah. But no, yeah. But then after he found out we had initials, he's like, what the fuck?
Yeah. He also asked for size 11 shoes. And size 11 and a half.
You don't
And I
fit
gave
that.
him, I might have given him 10 and a half,
Nice.
but didn't tell him.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, these. I was like, they fit, right? They're the right size. And he was like, yeah, they fit. And then I put like 4 fingers in the back of his shoe. There was still room. And I was like, yeah, by the way, they're 10 and a half. Yeah,
It was Vidal. We were with Vidal once, and Vidal was like, "There's no way like you actually wear." Someone, oh no, Leon. We're in LA and we're going shoe shopping for one of his videos. This is when I was filming, and Leon was like, "Nah, your shoes are way too big for you." Just like, "Nah, I like them like this."
Facts.
He said he likes his toes to breathe.
Yeah. And then Leon literally goes down and like puts his thumb, and he gets literally like
Yeah, you can fit your
how
hand
big-
in the back.
yeah. And in the front, it's just like your toe is like this far away. Like, it's not comfy for you, man. How do you run? Like honestly, also you must have to like pick
Have
your
you
feet
ever
up.
seen JJ run?
No.
He runs a lot.
Onside.
Yeah,
He
but
literally
not,
runs a lot,
yeah,
but not.
not in
Like, look at the
his,
space at the
not
back.
in his everyday
Oh, you can
trousers.
see it.
Oh my god.
Oh, so much you did say that. No way. Wow, you got
my
caught out
God.
on social. That's sick. That's jokes.
He gets
Holy
caught all the time. There's literally so many.
I thought they were
photos of size
exaggerating.
Oh
where
my god.
Those
mental.
trainers got a lot of like flack on
Well,
Twitter.
those
and-
ones I remember because Alex was trying to source them, And she was like, I'm trying to find a size. And this was even without you. I think it was size 11 or 11.5 for JJ. And I was like, don't bother trying to get that size. Go smaller.
Yeah.
I was like, even I know.
Interesting.
So many people were like, "Why is he wearing trainers at his wedding?"
Yeah.
I
Oh,
was
bro.
outraged.
I will
getting
be
so
honest. I did really enjoy. So obviously you guys posted your photo, but then also everyone else started posting their photos they'd taken.
Yeah.
Even though you said no photos, by the way. I'm not trying to be a snitch, but some people took photos.
I know.
I know you know.
Yeah.
Anyway, so
I know you know.
but I love reading the comments because everyone was like, "Whoa, why didn't Harry go?" And I'm like,
Bro, I
So
had
many
so
things
many on my
Vic didn't
stream
go
like,
as
why
well.
didn't you invite Harry? I was like, sorry, what?
Yeah.
I'm like, just because he's not in that photo doesn't mean he didn't go.
They also all thought because Josh posted his like an hour after whatever.
Yeah.
They were like, "Why is Josh has copied his suit?"
Why is he wearing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they didn't know that everyone else was in the suit as
No,
well.
but what pissed me off about that is
Bro,
the
people
caption
are
is bridesmaid and
trash.
groomsman. Like,
Yeah,
if
it
he's
says,
a
yeah.
groomsman,
Groomsmen don't wear the same suits.
no, but if you're a groomsman though, the you've planned the suit.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, yeah. He knows
the
what you're
groom is
wearing.
some-
Yeah.
So-
People don't know. Some people don't.
Who?
But also the idea that you wouldn't know what Josh was
Yeah,
wearing
that's
anyway.
not a
Close
thing.
friends. It's
Yeah.
probably gonna call like, "Oh, what are you wearing for the
What?
wedding?"
I
you
just-
know?
But the
I was like,
husband
bro,
or the
I'm
wife
so-
always plans
so
the,
dense.
the
But let me tell you
outfits
this,
for everybody.
The groomsmen were all very happy that they were wearing trainers because it was comfortable.
Yeah. It was
Yeah.
comfortable.
They were. You didn't
They
sound
just
happy.
look better. Sorry, I don't like
I
smart
love
shoes.
them. No, I did. I love them as well.
I don't like
You
smart
wore them the next day.
Did I?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did actually.
Yeah.
But that's because
I thought they were fire.
my shoes I left at your in your.
You don't have to explain yourself.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
sorry.
the thing,
Trainers.
you like them.
and then I went golfing, not in them, but in my other ones, and they got fucked up.
Well, we do have a bunch of questions about it. We asked on
what great question.
the Instagram for some questions about the wedding. Renton Jack said, "How sexy did Randy look?" Also, congrats. No, but really, how sexy was Randy
No, like
in detail?
the guy told me, the tailor told me he's gonna make me look like I've got an hourglass figure, and I think he should have gone in a little bit more.
Hourglass.
Yeah.
In detail.
Hourglass.
I was gonna say, is that
Well, mate,
masculine
It's not a
desire?
desirable.
you don't know what I want, man. Nah, I look great.
You don't know that
Yeah,
one, man.
your waist looks sick, you know.
It looked really sick.
I was really
I loved
jealous
it.
of that.
Yeah.
Not because I wanted to be look like you, but I thought that's really nice.
Your what?
Yeah. The waistcoat.
His waist.
Waist.
Oh, your
Like
waist.
your waist look.
It did look
Because
great.
you went like this as well, so I
Hourglass.
thought you meant like, oh, your waist.
I had
and I was
that
like,
hourglass,
oh,
that's why.
okay, fair
Yeah,
enough.
yeah. Have you seen more pictures than what you sent? I saw one picture.
We have 24 photos, but that's it.
Can you show me one?
I can show you them all after.
Yes.
Joshua28 asked, "Why did Talia pick the Moana song to walk? Is there any meaning to it?" By the way, I hate calling it a walkout song.
I know, like
It's
FIFA.
FIFA
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you
Or-
meant boxing.
or
Yeah.
WWE or
Oh,
like
yeah.
whatever.
Or Misfits.
It's like, oh, what
At
was
least she's a walkout.
Yeah.
I'm like,
like,
that's
what?
87.
Yeah.
Wow, that's low. She should be prime icon.
Yeah, wait, what?
Yeah, man.
What?
She should be
87,
99.
that's pretty high.
87.
Nah, 87,
pretty high.
87 is pretty good, man.
That's Fabinho.
87 is ass.
I'll take that.
I'm
I'll take that.
upset.
Wow, that's the most Nick's ever laughed at you on a podcast. By the way, you feel like me right now.
You enjoyed that.
Why?
Because he always laughs at me.
He doesn't laugh at me. He laughs at you.
Yeah. I walked myself into that one.
Yeah, why did you pick
Oh.
that song?
Because we like that song. We always sing it.
You
We
always sing it.
You always ask.
I always play it.
We always sing it.
You're singing, Simon.
How often do I actually sing it?
Nah,
No,
what,
you don't.
Dimming.
You don't sing it.
See, there we go.
Ah, you
But
do, man.
you always like whenever I'm annoyed or like if I'm in a bad mood, he'll play that song.
It's a good song.
It's a great.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen that one on TikTok where like this guy's like calling in to like his girlfriend and she's filming him? Yeah. He's like, and
he's
she's
like, oh baby, you," and he does the baby voice.
yeah.
And she's like, oh baby, he looks at me, he's like,
Well, this is not like
I would
that in
do
any way.
that.
I know you walk into the bedroom singing Moana.
It's a good song.
It's a great
To be
song.
fair, actually, he doesn't ever sing. I always try and get him to sing, and it's one of my biggest
Now
pet
what?
peeves that he won't sing.
Now what, bitch?
I didn't even sing at church when I would go.
Okay. Didn't ask.
All right, well, what's the next question? If that answer's done, Talia, I'd like to move on.
Yes, he very is done.
Daniel Exposito says, "How long was it?" You know how funny it was that there was so many people that didn't know how long the wedding. Like, I think about
How weddings work.
20 of our friends had never been to a wedding.
Freezes first. And I was
And-
shocked to that, you know. I thought he was a cultured man.
So did I.
Not it.
Calix, JJ,
Calix, no. He's not cultured.
JJ Deji.
Yep.
Chip.
Well, that almost makes sense. Chip,
Yeah.
yeah.
But JJ thought that the ceremony was 6 hours.
Holy
I was like, why did you
shit.
agree to come? You left the villa, but you agreed to a 6-hour ceremony.
He was like, yo, so like, when does it end? And I was like, well, it's like midnight. Like,
Yeah.
that's when the venue stops.
Yeah.
He was like, well, so we're just sat like there for 12 hours. Surely
That's
not.
a party, man.
And I was like, well, no, the ceremony is like 10 minutes.
Yeah.
That's it. He's like,
And we asked
"What?"
for the quickest ceremony physically possible.
He tried. The guy,
It probably
the guy
was
tried.
like 10 minutes.
When the guy was
Rap God, bro.
when he was spitting his bars, the
He
rap
was
god,
going fast.
Josh and JJ were doing.
When he was spitting his bars.
kick drum and snare.
I hope you can see me on the. I looked at you as
Yeah.
he finished, and as soon as he finished it, I went. "Bop."
Well, there's one point where you go, spitting, and I start milli rocking, and I was like, I'm literally at the top
Sheesh.
of it. I was like, I need to stop.
We
So I
are.
literally go like this, and I was
Everyone is looking at us.
like, yeah, I was like,
And
oh
you're-
my god, yeah.
All the boys went cold, cold, cold. And when you kissed, I went, oh, that wasn't real. Even I didn't see it.
Well, yeah, it was a midday to arrive. Midnight, the venue closed.
Yeah, 12:30.
I had the worst sunburn, right? Which I'll explain.
Still have it,
I
bro.
know, man. I'll explain it later. But I had sunburn on my back as well, obviously, as you guys saw in the pool.
That was bad.
Yeah, but then on the day of the wedding,
That
everyone
was
kept
bad.
like, everyone who I didn't see was like, oh, what's up, man? Kept slapping the back.
Oh,
was like,
no. Hi.
No, I didn't mean to put in there. Sorry.
Ruby asked, was Talia nervous to walk down the aisle?
Yeah. I was fine all day. Like,
Really?
wasn't crying, wasn't nervous. I was like, I don't get why people get nervous for it. Like, I kept saying, because obviously part of my job is performing. So, like,
True.
if I can do that, I can walk down an aisle in front of people I know.
True.
And then literally, as soon as my makeup was done, my hair was done, my stomach dropped. And I was like, oh my God. My
Yeah.
whole body went cold. I got into my dress and my heart was pounding. And as soon as I stepped out, like, and the music started, nah, I couldn't feel anything. Like, I started crying at that point and my whole body was cold. Like, I was so nervous at
Aw.
that point. It's horrible. Had a great time though.
What?
Great time.
Go
I was.
on.
Did you see me in the morning? Is it you who waved out? Or not? Oh, I guess it wasn't you then.
It might have been.
I saw you and G, and I thought it was you and G.
No, that was Freya.
Oh.
Yeah, Freya and G went out together.
Ah, okay. That sucks, man.
Yeah, so it's
Martin's Dean says, what were you and JJ talking about moments before Talia walked to you in her dress? He saw one of your cousins.
And said what?
He saw Teddy
Oh.
and was just like, what was he said? He said something like, he said like, oh, he's cute. He's got to be what, like 9?
Teddy's 3.
Yeah.
Just to put that out
And
there.
I was like, no, he's a lot younger. And then like
No.
everyone walked out and Evie walked out.
Yeah.
And I was like, that's his sister, and she's 6.
6, yeah.
And I was like,
Also
No.
not 9.
yeah, I was like, 9's like quite a lot older. Like it's very
9?
obvious.
He's
Yeah,
literally
9,
like a
like-
little 3-year-old boy. How would you confuse a 3-year-old for a 9? Bro, JJ is so
9-year-olds
sheltered.
9-year-olds speak and stuff, don't they?
It's
Actual
3-year-old
sentences.
speak.
No, but
It's
not
just
sentences.
JJ,
They're
bro.
like
He just
dog.
lost in the sauce.
No,
They're not like
Teddy speaks.
Oh.
JJ just
they speak, but it's
JJ's
not
fucking
like
dumb, bro.
Talia, can I go outside? Can I?
yeah,
Who
it's
said
like
this?
but it's like dumb questions.
No,
Yeah, because he's 3.
Talia.
But that's our
Words are-
point.
No,
Yeah,
as in the
yeah.
question content might
So
be
dumb, man.
not clever, but like the stuff that he's like, he brought Malachi over to me and was like, he's so cute, and I was like,
Okay, yeah.
what? How are
But you could
That
also
is 3
ask
words
him.
as well.
You could
Yeah.
also ask him anything, and he'll go, yeah.
Yeah.
Does
Do you wanna-
Talia look
do you wanna
ugly?
hug?
Yeah. You could ask him something bad. Do
No.
you hate Talia?
He doesn't say no.
Yeah.
He just looks at you if it's a no. I'm like, do you want to do this? And he's like,
Yeah.
but no.
Why is he going in?
He's,
Oh, look at that name.
Winnie Winter, Goat, says, what was Simon's first reaction seeing Talia walk down the aisle? Thought she looked beautiful.
Aw,
I did.
what a slut.
I look good.
Nice.
I've answered that one. Noah said, who cried the most? You know
No,
people
no. They asked who has cried the most.
Freya.
who has cried the most?
Who's? Oh yeah.
Freya did cry a
Freya
lot.
cried the most. Freya cried more than I did.
Oh.
I did not cry the entire morning, not once. I was fine. And Freya and Tasha, do you know what? Every single one of my bridesmaids, apart from Jelly, kept bursting into tears at any moment. Like, anytime they
Jesus.
think about it, they just start crying.
I
sat
knew
there.
Freya was gonna be
They also
bawling the
all wrote
whole
me
time,
letters
though.
in the morning secretly. So
Really?
while, yeah.
That's cute.
So
Yeah,
while
weird,
they
right?
wrote me the letter,
Girls are weird.
Right, you
I
won.
know.
Girls are weird.
I had one
You gave me a
from all
speech.
the bridesmaids. Your mum, my mum, and that was it. Yeah. And so they all went into the corner and like cried together, and I was like,
I
"Oh,
thought she
what
probably
are
only
you-"
would have cried like right on the
So
aisle,
weird.
like right as
And
they
then
were
I
about
was
to
fine,
kiss or
And
whatever.
then only cried down the aisle
Yeah,
and
there we
at
go.
my dad's speech. Everything else, I was so good. JJ even came up to me and he was like, "You did good with no crying." Like, I was impressed.
You cried my speech.
No, I panicked and feared at your speech.
You said the next day you were like, I think I'm getting better. You know, like I didn't cry that much.
I was
And
like, do you know what? I think I'm over my crying arc. Like, I think I've actually got this under control.
And then I
No.
think there was literally like a bug.
It was a dragonfly and he was dying, so I tried to save him.
Oh,
And then she cried.
I was
She cried for like an hour.
know that you guys moved that to try and spare my feelings.
Yeah, and then she like cried for an hour. And I
I-
was like,
like-
you just
That's
said you were
natural,
getting better.
No,
so
because
sometimes
he was
things die.
dying, and I picked him up and I tried to save him, and all I could think about was this bug, and so I just sat there and I cried and I put him in a spot to like keep.
Sometimes
checking
you
on
just
him.
gotta let him
and
go,
then I went
man.
up and he was gone, and all of a sudden his family were like, "See, he's flown away," and I was there, and I was
threw him
like.
off a cliff.
I was like, yeah.
Threw him off a
I was like, I was like, it's so sweet that they've tried to spare my feelings, but I know for a fact that bug was dying and they've thrown it somewhere.
I remember
really
now at the
upset.
villa, not with me, but I think Harry, Vic, Lachlan, Chip were watching a bee die
What?
for like half an hour. It was just on the floor, just wet and
Give him some.
drowning. It was beyond saving. to be
Oh
fair.
my
I
god!
kept taking wasps out of our pool.
It wasn't.
What the
I
fuck?
did save many a wasp.
I guarantee you, one of you was flicking water onto it while it died.
Don't tell me that. I'll be annoyed.
Mulhart asked, was Mushu there? No.
No,
We'd have loved
it's
Mushu to
too
be there.
warm for Mushu to be there.
And
Too
also,
hot,
we
man.
just don't
I'm gonna fight
take him
whoever
to
it is.
another country.
I've heard it's really
Yeah.
expensive to take dogs places. You know.
Yeah.
It is. It's like
is.
10 grand to fly a dog to like anywhere. But also like, yeah, Mushu would not be okay in Italy. He'd
Yeah.
be way too warm. He's so fluffy.
Dylan Grady says, congrats to both of yous. What was the funniest moment?
Say JJ's speech and I'll kill you both.
I was gonna say. I was gonna say
Fine.
the first rendition
Fine.
of Lamborghini, because that just came out of nowhere and was so unnecessary for that moment.
Yeah,
Like,
so unnecessary, man.
if someone had said to me, "Is Lamborghini going to be performed at your wedding?" I'd be like, "You're a freak. Why are you
Yeah,
asking
true.
me that?"
Twice.
Let alone during the speeches, like not even when the music is playing. That it just took me so off guard. I was literally, I was creasing because I was like, "There's no way this is happening right now."
Yeah, that's so funny.
I think
I'm on the joke.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yo, Randy
I
is
had,
so hurt.
So one of my school
He
friends
not
came over to
joking.
me
Yeah.
and was like, "Oh, we really want to get like a group picture with school friends. Can we
Yeah,
can we do
yeah.
that? We don't want to be like we don't want to annoy you on your wedding day, but can we get one?" So I went over and they were like, "Yeah, JJ was there obviously as well. Come on." So we took a group photo, like 6 of us, and then we realized we were like, "Oh wait, these 2 are missing. Get them in." They walk past and we're like, "Yeah, come in." So we get this group picture with everyone, and we're all like, "Oh, what an amazing photo." Walk back. There's one other schoolmate that everyone has just forgotten about, and it's literally it was Sam.
I was gonna say,
What
there's
an
no way.
amazing photo!
Yeah, it was Sam, and he's
Is he the
literally
hot
like,
one or the smart one?
neither.
Oh.
Oh,
Sorry,
know
Sam.
exactly which thing you're talking about as well.
But he was literally there like, "Oh, we have to go do another one." I was like, "Don't bother JJ again." He was like, "We'll do one without JJ." And I was like, "Then it's not complete."
True.
And he just like the whole night. he
They
just
really
kept
not
telling
shit.
everyone, Like, "Oh, I've gathered 3 of them. We can get the rest now."
Oh no.
And it was just so funny because he kept every time he insulted anyone, just go, "Bro, you weren't even there for us when we took the photo." And it was just
I've been
it
there
was-
guy
You're
before.
mean. You're mean.
Or you flirting with my school friends was
Me?
yeah. One of my so at school we
I think
had
it's
the
important to put out there that it was your male.
Oh,
school
sorry.
friends.
Yeah.
oh yeah my male
And
friends.
that it was a
Yeah, my
joke
male friends.
rather than like.
I think
I
everybody
don't know
knew
if it was
that
a
though.
joke. It was.
I think everybody understood
yeah, we
that.
had our
I
like
knew that.
popular kids with the Barbies and Kens. Yeah, weird.
We had the Barbies. Ours. We
I
were
don't- I
at
don't-
all girls' school, so we know.
They were
you?
all the like
Wow.
the Kens were the rugby players, the Barbies were the fake tan blonde.
Why? You
I've
saying
never
that's
heard
what girls
anybody
want?
talk about it like that.
Fake tans, is that it?
No,
What if the girls want to play
no
rugby?
one even said
What if they
remotely
want to play rugby?
close
What if they want to
that.
play rugby? Answer that. If they want to play rugby, they could.
They couldn't at our school actually. I know.
I'm never going there
Yeah, we didn't
again.
have rugby either.
Why were you there?
I never have been there. Anyway, continue.
But I was explaining to it because you asked one of my friends like, "Oh, what was Simon?" We were like, "Oh no, there was this." And then one of them walks over and I was like, "Oh, speaking of Kens, this guy was one of them."
Oh.
And you literally turn around, look at him and go, "I can see why. He's beautiful.
I heard
Look
about
at his
this.
eyes.
But his eyes are unreal.
You're stunning."
This nigga's a slut.
And he
Beautiful.
like he just looked at you and went, "Thanks."
He
I
enjoyed it,
guess."
man. He enjoyed it.
I mean, he got told he was beautiful.
was.
He was like, "Thanks, I guess." And then another mate come over who was a Ken as well. I was like, "He's a Ken." And you're like, "You're not beautiful."
Oh,
I'm sure you've got
no.
good qualities.
Yeah, I remember that. That was another photo
Fucking
of me.
damn,
Yeah.
Red.
Nah,
Yo,
he's a nice
Randy
guy.
don't be
He
giving
was
a
the guy I was
fuck.
talking to at the start. He was cool as well. The one that was there before he got over there. I think he was a twin, one of the twins.
Maybe.
Half of the twin.
Well, Big T said, what time did Randy get drunk? How early did you get drunk?
I wasn't as drunk as I thought I would be, you know.
Really?
Honestly, I
Yeah,
was-
you did like talk a big game of how you're going to be like on the floor.
Yeah, but you know what? I was queuing for drinks all night. I think all I was doing was just queuing for people's drinks.
Fair.
So I was getting so many people's drinks.
Mad.
Fucking con. Was that? Okay, I was drunk by the speeches. I was drunk for sure.
3 p.m.
But I was hoping,
Not
I was
like-
hoping to
yeah.
black out.
Yeah.
Although at one point Laura and Harper did leave, and I was very happy then.
God damn.
Bro, pick your words better.
Jesus.
I'm sticking to those words.
Oh my god.
Because the party started then.
You can't, to be fair, you can't get blackout drunk in front of your child.
In front of my
You
child.
can when they're one.
Nah, but
No, because that's when you have to actually...
it was more so like, say if I'm drunk, right, and then like
Yeah,
Harper's, Laura's struggling with Harper, and everyone's watching me like on the floor.
Laura's like, Harper, hang on, I need to come to your father.
yeah. But no, I think I
Yeah, that would be
handled it
tragic
these
as
days,
fuck.
You know, because I drank a lot. I drank some nice drinks.
I was going to say, it was really hot, and we
Yeah.
had like beer, champagne, wine
Yeah.
for the... Prosecco. For
To
the
pick
ceremony.
your
And
words.
straight after that, it was just
Better.
like
Everything.
full open bar
Yeah.
from
Yeah.
literally like 12:30
Yeah,
till
people were
midnight.
doing shots at like 3 p.m.
Oh yeah, I did some
And the
shots.
barman as well.
They were great,
My
by the
dad
way.
was
They
doing
were
shots
lovely.
with all the like
Really?
all the groomsmen and all the boys. At one point, he was telling me
Nice.
like him and Freezy, and I was like,
Oh no, no,
"What?
yes.
Freezy
Why are you
chatted
doing
up
shots with
every
Freezy,
dad, by the way.
like?
Freezy
Yeah.
chatted up. He came over and he was like, yo, your dad's sick. And then he would come over later. He's like, yo, Talia's dad's sick.
Like, why are you talking to everyone's dads?
Yeah.
Free's getting old, man.
Yeah.
It's getting old,
But no,
man.
I loved it. I didn't realize. You know, before the wedding, you was like, "Oh, what do you guys think about these cocktails?" I don't think I had a cocktail.
They didn't print out the
They
list.
forgot to print out the menu, so they just made anything.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the bar guys were sick though. The bar were
Yeah.
really cool
They were
guys.
very sick.
One on the day after the pool party, I was like, "Oh, can I get a vodka Red Bull, or this flavor?" He was like, "Nah." He's like, "Instead, try rum." So I was like, "Okay." And then it was really nice.
Oh, okay. I thought he was just like, no.
And then I wanted Grand Off Edgy because I was like, he said, "What's that, man?" I was like, "Oh, it's the white Red Bull and rum." He said, "Nah, that's blue." I'm like, yeah, the drink's blue, but the bottle's like the can's white. He's like, "Nah, bet you any money." So I was like,
What?
"Okay, grand then."
Because I know this is what
Yeah.
it's the coconut one.
He's like, "Nah, come then." Yeah, so I went down and I picked it up. It's just white. But I just say, "Don't pay me."
Oh, boring.
But I won Monopoly on the plane. And Vic
Oh,
literally paid
boring.
me straight away. Vic gave me cash from Lachlan and then literally paid me online.
I respect it.
I never had enough to
Damn.
just pay a bet.
Vic about that
I'm
bad though, so we know
certain
what was up.
Freezy has lost like 4 or 5 things and gone, nah, it doesn't count.
Yeah.
What was the last place we went? Wherever we went last, he was literally like, nah, different time zone.
Oh, all right. What, like a
It was Harry.
casino or something.
I think it was the last time we went to like Vegas or something. It was Harry owes money to someone. He was like, oh, it's different time zone now.
Yeah, yeah. International waters, they'll say.
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. But what I'll say is I was talking to a dad, right? And he called me a liar because I said to him, it was talking about a podcast or something. He's like, I said to him, are you going to come on the podcast? He's like, nah, no way. I will never do that. I was like, oh, okay, fair enough, whatever. And he was like, how much is it? I was like, it'd be sick to get you on though. He's like, okay. He's like, how much did the guests get paid for come on the podcast? And I was like, nothing. He's like, oh. And then I think I was like, oh, we
Nothing?
can sort you out though if you want. And then I told you, I was like, oh, I think your dad is asking to be paid to come on the podcast to make it sound more funny than it was. And then you just told him that. And he came back to me and was like, I've heard you've been spreading news about me. I was like, nah, to be fair, I just exaggerate everything. I just lie.
I just lied.
Yeah, I'm
I
lying
just
about you.
spread
I think I was
news
allowed
about
in
me.
the podcast about what your dad said to me. I think Nick was the one who said
This
real
is
best
actually
man, by the way.
cool.
Oh, was it me?
I think it was-
did,
I think it was
yeah,
him.
actually, did
Oh,
come back,
okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Damn it, man. I thought it was Simon.
No, but I mean it.
Well, it doesn't matter if you mean it. No, but I know you mean it as well.
Freya Scott says, what was the best part of the wedding?
If you fucking say JJ's speech again, I'll literally walk out.
Do you know what? One of my favorite parts is going to sound really like, not sad because it was when no one was there, but like you were there.
The end.
I was on my own.
No, it was when you were there. You know when we went up to the way, as in to change my dress. That was one of my favourite parts because we had a moment during the wedding where we got to speak about, be like, this is really fun.
Oh, when you went
Yeah.
change your.
Yeah, I changed
At the
like
night time,
an
yeah.
hour before the end because I was like, I can't do this anymore. I'm just going to change into a random dress I have that was yellow. It wasn't even white. But I was like, can you come
It was
up
green.
with me?
No.
No, it was yellow.
It was yellow.
What?
That was my
Green?
favourite moments because we literally had the moment where we were like, oh, it's so fun. Okay, let's go back.
Was your room next to Josh's?
No, I was
Okay.
very top.
Okay.
But
Yeah.
I think mine was while Sagala was performing
Yeah,
because
that was super fun.
like it was very good vibes, but it was also like that's when everyone was together.
Yeah. And we were all literally like,
Yeah.
it was like a proper.
Because like when
It
the
was like
band was
we're in
on,
a
it was
club.
like, okay, half the people there.
Yeah.
A lot of people at the bar. A lot of people
Yes,
chilling.
that was one of my favorite moments as well.
Like the music was, his set was amazing as well.
It was
but
so
it was
good.
also like everyone was just
Yeah.
in this small group.
Yeah.
It
It
was
felt like
like-
we were back in like.
Yeah, what the fuck, man?
No.
So, oh, everyone's together, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Randy wasn't there. But
Everyone that
that's-
mattered
You know, I
was
might,
there.
I could, I might,
Everyone that
Everyone
gives
that
good speeches
mattered.
was in this small group.
I might have been there, but didn't look up. It's a gala, right?
Were you there when Love Story got played?
What's that mean?
Romeo, save me.
Taylor Swift, Love Story.
Surely, I don't know what I was doing, man.
But yeah, because we had the
I think I was queuing up to take Laura into the car. I honestly think that's what I was doing.
for an hour and a half. Cool. We had the pizza, the ice cream, and the
Yeah.
sweets.
I was
as well.
smoking with him. He gave me a cigarette
Wow.
with Chip.
Whoa.
Me, you, and Chip outside.
Firstly, shame on you.
I didn't think I smoked it.
Secondly,
I didn't think I smoked
you
it.
wouldn't have been invited.
Shame.
Wait, is this a secret?
What?
Was it?
It's good. This wasn't a secret. But
Okay.
everyone was
Okay. Fine.
smoking it.
Fine.
Wow.
Sorry,
not
sorry.
He was
us.
smoking. Yeah, I was
Sorry,
there.
guys. Continue. Cigar and shit.
Just because you weren't there, don't call it shit.
Yeah.
No,
that was
cigar
good.
and stuff.
It felt
it
like
was-
we were back in like Ibiza 2019, but like everyone was.
I wasn't going to say that. I actually enjoyed this
No.
one.
She just
No,
quoted
but
that shit.
everyone was on the vibe. Whereas
Just
in
quoting
Ibiza,
her own
some
shit
nights
right
where
now?
people
That's
were
what we're
going
doing,
hard
Talia?
and other people weren't. There was not one night in Ibiza where everyone was on it.
Was
Yeah.
I
So
at
it
that
was
time?
like
No.
it was like the group trip,
Probably.
but everyone was on it.
Yeah.
You know, obviously, yeah. And JJ has no excuse to go and be a little bitch in the corner. So he actually,
You're so horrible.
It was also like, I knew, like, I'm dancing with you and
Aw.
there's no phones and like,
Yeah.
yeah.
so I'm
that's
not
good.
thinking at all like,
Yeah, like, oh, someone gonna put this
Yeah.
up or.
it was, yeah. It was
Yeah.
Really, that was like so nice.
Pizza was really nice
It was really
in the
nice.
night time, and also I wish I knew the sweets were there before the end.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
They were
Yeah, I
really
was so full, and I was like, put this more pizza. I want it.
Yeah.
So I had some.
It's like,
See,
I need
Findle
it now.
says, what were you most nervous about? First kiss.
Yeah,
Do it again.
we had so many conversations about this of like, what do we do? Like, how
That's
do
the
we do
video they
this?
should
So
put up
many,
on
like,
Yes,
YouTube.
man.
You was like, where do you put your hands? Also, like, so I have this thing when I sleep. So sometimes when I sleep, right, I
Every
don't close.
time when you sleep,
I don't close my eyes fully, but I do in my head. So I do this kind of thing like that.
his
That is
eyes are
scary.
Yeah. So but even when he's awake and he'll say my eyes are closed, they're not. I can see the whites of his eyes. Okay, right now you're not doing it, yeah. But like when he's laying down, when he closes his eyes, the whites are still showing, and it's really creepy.
True.
So he thought, what
So
if
I thought
do
if
that?
I kiss her, right, everyone who's sat this side who can see me, like this side can see her, that side can see me. I'm gonna be kissing her, like
Fuck. Who
I'm
has
just
this
gonna look like some
thought?
fucking demon.
Damn, which was that
We
side?
still don't know. We haven't got
Nah, I
photos
think
back.
I
He
think
tried. For like,
I was like
Yeah.
the amount of people that would happily just say it
Yeah.
because
To
there
be
was
fair,
like
in the moment it wasn't scary at all because I think we realised
God
And
damn.
everybody's a hater
do
nowadays.
what you would normally do, but
And we
the
practiced.
lead we did practice. No, but also we talk about the one suggestion that I
How
made.
do you
and
practice?
completely misunderstood me.
well, you
So-
said you're like, oh, do I put my arms up?
So yeah, very
Like,
much
why did
he's-
you kiss me
no,
like
wait,
this?
Simon's a lot taller than me, and I was like, do I put my arms up? As in,
No, you didn't do this. You did
I
this.
did this.
You did
As in,
this.
he's taller than me. So
oh,
this
holding
is
his
around your
shoulders.
neck.
Oh.
As in, and then he goes, "Why would we kiss like,
just
as
said,
in, like
"Do I put my
under
arms
like a
up?"
steeple?" I was like, "Obviously, that's not what I meant."
Yeah. No.
So
Banter.
we didn't do that.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
I'm
no,
now scared of
banter.
pictures because all my friends are like, "Oh, I love the like." They said something like, "Oh, the hand you did on the face," or like you did a double hand or something, and I was like, "Did I?" I was like, "I didn't consciously do that." So am I literally like at the aisle? I'm a bit nervous about seeing it.
Laura said there's one part where JJ is doing peekaboo with Harper. If it's not in the video, could you find it?
Yeah, I was gonna ask you because you'll probably know more than me.
Do we get raw footage?
You're not fucking allowed. And I was actually fuming at my wedding.
What?
If you get raw footage,
Yeah.
well, usually you don't.
Oh.
You get
Not raw
Usually
footage,
you can
but, like,
only get the film.
'cause all I have to
Outtakes.
go off,
Extended
right?
versions,
All I have to
yeah.
go off is PewDiePie's video,
Yeah.
which
You
was
want-
like a 3.5 minute
you want
video.
8 minutes for YouTube.
No, do we get like? Because for example,
we
the
should be able to
speeches.
get a longer version. Yeah, all of those will be in.
You should, yeah.
Because
get
like
on
your
that,
speech isn't going to be in the video as it is. JJ's might, but
Yeah, as in everything
No, as in
will be
'cause
in there.
it's normally put to like some sort of like.
I know song. I know.
No,
So-
it'll be like a long. It'll be like 10 minutes long.
Also, I'm gonna say if you want, like Harper can be in the video if she gets in. Like, you don't have to like take her out.
Well, we might not post it. We're not.
No, well, okay, that's
Bro,
fine.
what
I
the
want to make
fuck?
sure you didn't think that. Oh, like get her
They're
out.
definitely
No, if
posting
we,
it.
if we thought.
I messaged Laura
All
and
the
said,
shit
"Hey,
they've
you
been
can post
talking
I'll
about
take
it, they
that
might as well
out."
post it now.
No, you can leave him in. I don't care.
Don't do
We'll
it.
send them to you.
Don't listen to me.
I don't want to be.
Keep it for yourselves.
Oh, safety.
We don't deserve it.
Well, it's all right.
Post me then. Oh, is that not right? So everyone's
Post me
laughing.
then.
Ab Muller says, which
just move
guest
on.
had the best outfit?
You know what?
Which guest?
Oh, sorry,
had the
I know who I'm going to say.
Okay.
Do you have a
Oh
name?
no, I know who I'm saying.
Oh, we're all going to say it at the same time. Do you have a name?
Yes. But
I'm not going to say the groomsman. You'll look good.
There was two people.
You're wearing the
Wait,
same.
hang on.
I'm saying a guy.
I know who you're saying,
I know
and
who
I'm
you're saying
saying.
as well.
I'm
Oh,
saying.
I'm just
Three,
battling between
two,
wanting to see
one.
it and then
Tally.
Oh, what?
thinking they should keep it for
I thought you were gonna
themselves.
say
What?
Ty's got
I
fat
thought you were
ass.
gonna say Jamie.
Tice's outfit.
I know who you're saying,
I know
and
who
I'm
you're saying
saying.
as
saying.
Oh, we're all going to say it at the same time.
Oh, sorry.
Ab Muller says, which
moving
guest
on.
had the best outfit?
You know what?
Which
Oh,
guest
okay.
had the
I know who I'm going to say.
Okay.
Do you have a
Oh
name?
no, I know who I'm saying.
Oh, we're all going to say it at the same time. Do you have a name?
Yes. But
I'm not going to say the groomsman. You'll look good.
There
but
was two people.
you're wearing the
Wait,
same.
hang on.
I'm saying a guy.
I know who you're saying,
I know
and
who
I'm
you're saying
saying.
as well.
I'm
Almost
saying.
3,
the opposite.
2, 1. Harry.
that- Oh, what?
They all
I
said
thought you
the
were
different
gonna say
person.
Ty's got
I
fat
thought you were
ass.
gonna say
Tice,
Jamie.
Tice's outfit. I didn't notice because I was looking at his fat ass.
He's got a massive.
He's
I
like
thought you were
huge
going to
ass.
say
Well.
Jamie.
Jamie's
Sarah.
outfit was sick because he was wearing a suit.
Oh my god, Harry looked unreal.
Harry looked unreal.
He looked like an action man, like an action figure. Action man
Jamie
figure.
had a full-on suit, by the way, but he had shorts. But I'd seen him at his wedding wear the same thing,
I
like
was going
a
to say
different
Sarah.
version.
Yeah, yeah,
Jamie
yeah.
Sarah.
Yeah,
She looked good.
She had the long gloves and a black. Oh.
but Harry, like, so we were all standing.
It was him like that?
Waiting.
So the groomsmen were all standing there, and Theo turned up early because he just wants to be involved.
Central attention.
No, to be fair, I rate Theo very highly.
Wait, he turned up early.
He was early. He turned up.
Course.
We were scared he wasn't going to get
quarter
there.
to 12.
Yeah.
Everyone turned up at 12. He was at his brother's wedding the day before.
Yeah.
And got a flight out in the morning to make it.
Yeah, I don't think he would make it.
Turned
Aw.
up early, came in, and then all the troops arrived together, and we all looked out, and they all look good, but we all went, "Yo, Harry's looking fucking fire right
It's like
now."
tight, like
It was like a turtleneck but
Like a
short
tiger?
sleeve.
yeah,
Yeah.
and he's
Was
like,
it
to me,
tight
his
like a
chest
tiger?
looks
Massive.
unreal. He's like, look, it's like the Rock.
I'm not
He
getting
looked like
Yeah.
the Rock.
I was like,
small version.
bro, this is
Yeah,
mad.
he did. I will say, Freezy's
I
shoes
would-
were unreal though.
Nah.
Don't know what
You didn't see his shoes?
The like loafer type.
Cream
one.
and green, but it matched it to his trousers.
Yeah, not
Oh,
for me.
I like them ones.
Didn't
Yeah.
see.
He looked good, but not the shoes.
He kicked my sister.
Did he?
Yeah, and she has a
Deserves
massive
it.
bruise.
Oh,
She
Yeah.
deserves it.
you could probably call someone up for that.
Yeah. Well, she went up to him at Amy's and was like, "You kicked me," and he was like, "I don't remember seeing you." And she was like, "Well, you did."
How did this? Would you? what
On
do
the
you mean?
dance floor, he like kicked her and was like, "Oh my god,
Oh,
I'm so
okay.
sorry," and she was
Okay.
like, "How? Like you probably booted me."
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Harry.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm saying Sarah.
Shorty was definitely
Prescott
on
says,
drugs.
"What
She just
food
woke
did you
up in
have?"
somebody else's
Freya,
apartment.
fucking give someone else a chance. Fuck me, man.
We had like straight away we had all the aperitifs, which I didn't even see. So
Prawn one with sticks around it.
Yeah.
Goated.
We had like a bunch of like nibbles, and then we had 2 starter options, 2 preemies, 2 secondis, 2 puddings,
So-
and then
well, like
Two-
4 puddings.
Two what?
I would have been in love with
Oh,
just
yeah,
the
no,
noodles
yeah,
by
like
themselves, no
four
cap.
Two what?
preemie second.
Second these nuts.
And, oh, nice. Oh yeah,
Oh.
creamy. Yeah,
You know what I said?
secondis
Yeah.
nuts.
Oh.
Yeah, that was good. I'm gonna use that
And
on
then we
Josh.
had
So
later
good
on, we
enough.
had like we had like the meat and cheeses, and then we had pizza, sweets, and ice cream. It was good. It was a lot of food.
That was a lot.
Harper,
I mean, it was
by the way,
Italian.
had an unreal meal. You know.
Yeah, the kids'
Oh, yeah, the
meal
kids'
was
meal was like-
nuts.
It was like
Yeah.
like Iceland pizza. I don't know how you can describe it. It wasn't Italian pizza. It was like
banged.
proper like bread.
I was
pizza
looking at it, I
with
was like,
chips
I'm
and like I was
jealous.
like, damn, these kids
I'll be
are.
honest,
And then the
she didn't-
dessert, right?
Yeah, crepes.
What is
Yeah.
that?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
chocolate.
had a bite.
Is it delicious?
Yeah, it was nice. She didn't. I'm so sorry she didn't eat the pizza.
That's fair.
That's
I,
okay.
and I did take a photo during the meal on my phone. But
I didn't even know she
that's
could
fine.
eat pizza.
So
at
half
that
it's
age.
okay.
That's fine.
Yeah. No, she can. But she's older than you think.
How old is she?
She's 1 on Saturday, and because of him, I have to do a podcast.
I didn't know
50
1-year-olds
pounds.
could eat
She's
pizza.
No, I'm not having this. He said because of me, he has to do a podcast. I said, look, you're in London on Saturday. Do you want to get a podcast done?
I
so you
don't doubt that it was Randy.
And he was like, yeah, of course. He was like, yeah, that works perfect.
No, but then in
I'm
fairness,
literally back in a couple days later if you wanted to come back down.
No, but then in fairness, I get to spend the whole week at home. So it's,
Yeah.
you know,
So you're welcome.
yeah, thank you. But I'm gonna miss
Also,
her
half
party
of
now.
one, she's not gonna know.
Well, I will.
You ain't never lying,
Oh, that
Rippy. You
doesn't
ain't never lying.
He's here on Sunday.
But she'll be one.
Yeah,
That's crazy though.
yeah.
Yeah.
She's actually younger than I thought then. Because I keep saying
Well,
she's
pick
one.
one.
Well, no, I kept saying, you said I thought she was older. I didn't.
You said I thought she could eat pizza. I thought she couldn't eat
You
pizza.
said she's older than you think, though.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and I was
Wow.
like, oh, I thought she
sorry.
was one.
Yeah, sorry. It's just me being an idiot.
Lottie
Yeah.
said, how long did it take to plan? I was not
18
involved in
years.
any of this. So.
So we got engaged in July.
We've been out for
2022.
18 years.
Wow.
I got my dress in like August. No, less. Yeah. And then we started planning like September, I'd say.
They did. They did start planning in September.
Yeah.
You-
You were there-ish.
Do you think I'm too mean about my
Yes.
friends on this podcast? Really?
No.
Just
But
JJ.
really? Or Vic as well?
What have you said
And
about
Vic.
Vic?
I
You
just
haven't
say
said
shit.
anything today.
No, but I was gonna
What happened to my arm?
put
I
a
was
bit
going to
in.
rip on him.
That was so painful.
What was it?
I don't know.
Funny bone.
Oh.
No, I think I did
Like a
just get
bite?
bitten.
But I'm just joking.
Yeah, just dig it,
Hope
man.
He finds out.
Holly Louise said, when did it finally hit you guys that you were married? Like, as soon as you said I do.
But when did it sink in? Do you mean?
No, not when I said I do.
It sunk in a little bit when we went upstairs.
Yeah, I was
to
going to say,
change
it's when we
dress.
went upstairs, we were like, oh my God.
Yeah.
It's when you got to introduce people as well. It's my wife or it's my husband.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Or you got all rings now.
Yeah, and it was
Yeah,
little
so-
things like, where's Simon? I was like, oh, where's Simon on the pool party day? And they were like, where's? And I was like, where's Simon? They're like, no,
Yeah,
where's?
Vic was there
and they
too.
were trying to say, you're like my husband.
Husband,
And I
yeah.
was like, I don't get what you're saying. And then when I did, I was like, oh, yeah, sorry, where's my husband? And I was like, oh, wait. I was like, that feels really weird.
I'm trying to think what it was. I feel like it was like the next day.
Yeah, although I did have a session
Say it with your
2
chest,
days
little
ago
nigga.
on Friday.
Ooh.
And we were
2 seconds, chat. 2 blickies and a lamb's tail. Sorry, gang. Sorry, gang. I'm sorry. Now I'm gonna smell like fucking outside though. Ugh. Oh my god. Okay, running around with little cousins and shit. How y'all doing though? How y'all doing?
I was talking to them and I was like, I was trying, obviously they don't know anything about like my personal life. And then we were like, oh, what do we write about? And I was like, oh, I don't know. And we were just talking about our lives. I was like, oh my, and I was like, oh my God, this is a life situation where actually I have to introduce him to my husband. I was like, and Sarah was there as well. So Sarah knows how early it is. So I was like, oh, my husband's time. And she was like, ah! Literally in the corner.
Now you know what I
Oh.
like. Husband, wife is way better than fiance though.
Hubby,
I
hubby.
hate
If someone
saying
said,
I said
hate
partner.
yeah,
Partner.
I'd just say like, oh, yeah, Talia.
Yeah.
I don't like saying foreign words in the accent. I like saying it in British. So like I would like when I go when I'm in
Well,
France.
fiance is pretty.
Fiance.
That's
the
British.
Fiance.
Oh yeah, let's not be honest, guys. Sorry, let's
I
be
thought it
honest.
was like
it's not
French.
British.
No,
No,
but as in, it
but
is
as
a
in
word
you
now
saying
that like,
fiance is
yeah,
British.
fiance.
No, but that sounds
and
even.
fiancé.
That's.
You
still-
wanna say, like,
that's still too
fiance.
French. Yeah, I'm like it's me and my me and my fiance.
That's
What?
more foreign.
Is it? I walk into a shop in France and go bonjour.
Bro,
I don't go bonjour.
Randolph?
I say bonjour.
Lost in the
And I
sauce.
let them know that I'm British. Bonjour.
God, I bet they're thrilled to have you.
They're not. That's what I'm saying. I'm laying my British town on them.
I go too far the other end though.
Yeah, I
can't
know
do it.
you do.
No,
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't.
yeah.
I can't not do it.
No, you're okay though,
Thanks.
because you have Italian in you, right?
Yeah,
So that's
I'm
fine.
Italian.
It's what people. I hate people who like got like their eighth
No, but
cousin
I'll do it
is
with-
like Canadian. They're like, right, mate. I just forget it.
I'll do it with every language though. As in not no. As in I wouldn't do it with like
What?
escargot. I'd say escargot and like escargot. I wouldn't say it
You
in like
would.
no, I wouldn't.
100%.
But in France, if I'm speaking to them and I'm speaking French, I absolutely would speak with a French
No,
accent.
you need to learn. You need to learn. You're not French, so you have to do the standard thing of pointing at it.
No, I think it's so disrespectful to go to a country
Escargot.
and just speak English at them. It's like, why should they have to speak English? You should try and speak their language.
I like.
Nah,
No.
they should want me and my people to travel. You know what I'm saying? So they should learn English.
I
You
like
don't
making-
know their language.
Yeah, no one knows about that. Oh, that was one of the worst
She,
things.
she replied
I did.
she spoke to an Italian person
No,
and
so
said,
wait.
"Good morning."
No, wait. Every morning I'd go down and I'd say buongiorno. I'd say hello. We'd have a little like whatever. And one morning, half of my brain switched on and the other half didn't. So the man goes to me, he goes like, buongiorno, like, come stai? And I went, good morning.
Just sounds like you're mocking him.
I know. And Tasha was with me. She looked at me like, what just came out of your mouth? And I was so mortified that I'd basically just mocked him.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to say buongiorno.
Yeah.
But for some reason I did the accent, but not the words.
That's jokes.
It was horrible.
I thought "Como está" was Spanish.
Como
It is.
stai?
¿Cómo estás?
Como estás?
They're both linked, aren't they?
What does como estás mean?
How are you?
How are you?
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
como estai means how are you?
Oh, one thing before you get
I'm
into fucking
big being, you know what I'm saying? Big
I think I'm scared of you
muy,
now.
muy bien.
'Cause I would make fun of Freya all the time, but I don't make fun of you.
Fair. I would beat you up.
Yeah.
I think I'm scared of
You
you.
think me?
What a weird
More than
sentence.
Freya?
Yeah, honestly, because I actually had to apologize to her. Because you know when playing Mafia, she killed me because I was being so nasty to her. I just kept like insulting her all the time. But I was like, I haven't seen Freya in a long
Yeah,
time.
you don't really do that to me, to be fair.
No, I don't. But I was like, and then I can't
Why
say.
would you be more scared of Talia?
Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like I'm pretty chill.
No. Sorry.
What?
No, I think I'm more.
What a
more.
fight, nigga.
I don't want to upset you.
I was
She about to reach across the table
maybe
and
actually,
backhand him.
in your like subconsciously like
If I insult her,
Yeah,
this could
no.
set her
Yeah,
off.
so maybe,
Yeah,
maybe it's the opposite.
no.
Maybe I think Freya can take it, but you can't.
maybe.
Wow.
Is that? I'm
Give it a
scared
go,
now.
see what happens.
Katie Burke asked what was the interaction like between Harper and Olive.
They were quite cute. Harper always wanted to touch Olive. She just kept touching her, trying to touch her.
Harper's older than Olive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And also Harper doesn't understand the concept of like distance. So I'll be at home and she'll be like this, trying to give me something. And I'm like, well, come here then. She just tries to reach
She's
further.
like,
I'm like, you look like 10 feet away. You ain't gonna get to me. So she does that with Olive. They're nice with each other. They're just like, just sit there and just like do this.
We got
Yeah.
lucky with there were no bratty kids.
yeah.
Literally.
We had. I mean, I genuinely feel like kids for me, with the kids that were our wedding, made our wedding. Like they were
sick,
so nice. Everyone was so well behaved, and they just made everything a bit more magical because they were having the best time. And also,
Yeah.
it was the first time I realised that kids find other kids cute when Teddy
They
came
love
over
them.
to me
Yep,
and was
yep.
like, Malachi's really cute.
Yep.
It's like, you're really cute. Do you? But obviously, Malachi's younger than him. So
Yeah.
he's like, look at this cute little person.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're a cute little person. Like, what?
Because for example, at the wedding or the villa, whatever, always, Harper
What
was
the
always like a
fuck?
bit shy with like Toby or sounds Toby or I'll say JJ, but that's even what Toby, JJ or Harry or Freezy, anyone, right? Really,
boys.
really unsure about them. But then I hate podcasts, man.
This is your podcast.
Host of the podcast.
But for example, when Harper would see Olive, she has no nervousness, so she just like wants to.
Oh, you
cuddle.
said Laura.
I meant Harper.
I was thinking
Sorry,
Laura
Harper.
was
Sorry,
scared.
Harper's shy of all the boys and all the girls, whatever. But
Yeah.
when it's a baby, she's not shy anymore. So yeah, and it's not. So what I'm backing what you're saying
Harper and I are
essentially.
now best friends.
Yeah. No. Harper likes you.
Don't think she does.
Did you not?
No. She does, but like it took a little while. I had to
Oh.
be like, hi Harper, love me.
Yeah.
Please,
What I was going to
please.
say earlier, by the way, I forgot to mention it. When JJ was sleeping in the room next to us, as soon as Harper made one murmur, I've never been up fast. Yeah, I was up straight away. and then he got breakfast in the morning. He was like, "Oh, Harper was amazing." I was like, "Thank fuck," because she was up like 6 times. Also, by the way, those who don't have kids think kids are worse than they are. You know, because when they talk to parents, they're like,
Yeah.
"Oh, don't sleep, man." They assume that it's every night, like crying their eyes out. Honestly, that is the case, but it's just different when you're doing it. It's not as bad as they think, you know.
Yeah. Also, if it's in a different room, it's like.
Yeah, honestly, it's not
Right.
as bad. But obviously, for like Laura, it's really bad, and me, it's really bad.
So I know I'm not ready to have kids because I'm the type of nigga that buy a little noise maker, and just be like, yeah, you just about to be in here, so you go scream yourself back to sleep. No cap. No cap. I'm gonna cut this little noise machine on in the room and call it a day.
Bad when I was actually doing stuff, but
Random question I have before that. Actually, this came from an anonymous source. Said,
wait,
was John's suit too white?
Not in the end.
No, I had no problem with it.
Yeah, you did.
No, wait.
You totally did.
Yeah.
I literally replied and was like, I don't care.
You
Have you?
said,
John sent a suit
Yeah.
and was like, it says no white. Like,
yeah.
By the way,
I was like, I really
no one
don't care
understood.
enough for you to go and get a new suit.
No one understood the fact that like a guy can wear a white shirt.
Yeah, I couldn't
Yeah.
believe this.
So many people asked, like, they said no white. Like, is a white shirt okay?
Yeah.
And we're like, obviously yes.
Yeah.
But then
JJ
John
like-
sends a picture of his suit, and he's basically just wearing a wedding dress.
It was fine.
JJ
I
goes,
really
um,
Basically
I-
just
I
wearing
said
a
to
wedding
him, if you
dress.
have to ask me this, it's too white.
Okay, what it says, the text back from Talia
Yeah.
says, it's okay there's like no time, don't worry, which infers that if there
Carry
was
on.
time,
No, carry
if there
on.
was
The rest of the
time-
messages.
Wait, what's the rest of the message?
It's
Because you read that part, didn't you?
I said I really don't care. There's like for you to go and get another suit.
But that implies that yes, if effort was not in there,
Yeah.
you would change to
No.
it.
No,
And then,
facts.
but listen
That-
to my
that
tone.
facts,
I suppose it's my
nah.
tone
You're
when I
texting.
text. I know.
Yeah,
But I'm like, I
nah.
really don't care enough for you to go and get another suit. Like that is ridiculous. That is in my head how I'm saying it. Like
Nah.
to go out and get. When I
That's
saw
not
him in
how I
a different
would've
suit, I was
took
like,
that.
he actually went to get another suit.
You don't care because of the suit, or you don't care because it's John?
I don't care because it's a suit. It also wasn't white. It also wasn't white. It was like
Tan.
it was like stony. It was very light. but
Oh,
it
like a
wasn't
grey?
white.
First one I went.
White. It was-
Nah, it wasn't white. I was in white.
I started to panic at our hotel.
Oh, I felt so bad. When I saw you, I felt so bad. I was like, oh my God, he's actually got another suit.
Someone at the villa came over to me, and it was one of the girls. It might have been Ellie. Said all the boys have been talking about like they're not sure what shirt they can wear. And I was like, what do you mean? And she was like, they all asked, can I wear a white shirt? And she understood how
Yeah.
like dumb that was.
Shirts are fine, just not
So
a
yeah,
suit.
it's a white shirt.
JJ,
Don't turn up in a wedding dress.
yeah,
Facts.
he was like,
don't,
JJ.
Don't,
was like,
don't
"Wait,
try to outshine me, cuz.
I'm black though. He's like, I can't wear white. I was like, I'm literally black. Like, it doesn't matter, mate.
He was like, surely I could wear it. No.
Surely I could
I
wear
wanted to
it.
ask you,
Me, yeah.
just because we mentioned it earlier.
All right.
How did you get sunburnt, Randolph?
Oh fuck. All right, so I got sunburnt twice on this holiday. The first time was because we went to the
Twice?
villa. We all went into the pool, and I like being in the water, and I don't mind it. I really enjoy it. So I was in the pool, and then I was like, oh shit, probably should put some sun cream on. Put sun cream on while I was in the water, and I probably can't do that because it's wet. I'm wet, so
Yeah, I was gonna say it's just not gonna stick.
yeah, and I was there for all the boys got out and stuff. I was just in the pool all the whole time, so I
Like
got sunburnt
idiot.
there. But I was like, you know, what, you should care about like that and skin cancer. It's really bad. But I thought I had it on. But anyway, I didn't care about that because I was gonna wear a suit anyway. I was like, it doesn't matter. But then we went golf, which was sick by the way. The golf course was unreal.
Yeah, Freezy was so gassed. He was like, I'm so happy you chose this area because that's like
Yeah.
one of the best golf courses.
Yeah, I was like, can I come with you boys just to like caddy and just drink? And they're like, yeah, that's fine. But I ended up playing, and I was like really nervous. I've never played a par, anything more than a par 3.
Okay.
So I was like hitting drives and stuff. But anyway, I bought, I didn't take golf gear obviously, so I bought a golf shirt and a golf hat from the shop, the golf shop. A golf hat from the golf shop, okay? And I wore this hat during the course. But keep in mind, it was like really stormy. We almost had to stop playing because of lightning and stuff.
That's the worst time to get burnt though.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I know. But in my head, I'm like, it's not even sunny, you know?
Yeah, true.
But that's the reason. Anyway, get home and I take my hat off and I'm like, what the hell? My head is like, you can see it a bit now. It's red with a line through it. So, but I immediately thought, oh, it must be my hat on too tight. So I was like, why? How can I get sunburn on my head and I'm wearing a hat, right? So I was like, oh, it's just a mark. Went to the meal and Bez was like, nah, it's sunburn. I'm like, bro, it can't be sunburn. It's impossible. I was wearing a hat. I go and get the hat, bring it back. And then I think Lux is looking at it, puts it upside down. And I'll give you the photo for the podcast if you want. And it's got mesh inside. So it's blue. It's a blue hat. It's a hat that's like literally, you've seen the hat.
Yeah.
A normal hat, right? It's like blue. There's no mesh in it. But on the underside, there's mesh on the front part of it. So what had happened was I got sunburned
light
through the
comes
hat, which is
through?
impossible. But then here, where the lines of the panels are, blocked it. Worst
is
case. And then,
crazy.
but then your makeup artist sorted me out.
Yeah.
On the day, you
What?
didn't know.
Yeah.
I wish I knew it now.
It's a great golf course. Look at that. Beautiful.
And
Oh,
on
wow.
the which did
Damn.
again, you know, I don't know if you know that part.
Yeah, I heard you went twice.
Yeah, so Harry on the pool party day was like, "Oh, Randy, 9 a.m. tea time tomorrow." Bear in mind, we're flying back like 2. I was like, "Yeah, sure, man." Get home. He's like, "Randy, you coming?" I'm like, "I thought you were joking." But we got up 7:30, went, and we saw like clouds. It was like clouds like moving on the mountains as we were playing.
That's
It's
sick.
unreal, man.
Yeah, beautiful. It's such a nice location.
Max asked, who got the most drunk?
Edgy.
Deji.
Well, by the way,
And my friend's
yeah,
boyfriend.
oh,
Someone else did as well.
It was Cherie's boyfriend.
Me?
Oh yeah, Matt. He threw up.
Did he?
Yeah, on the coach.
Matt.
oh yeah.
As
'cause
in-
they were worried about Deji throwing up, and yeah.
What you said is like me. That's the guy for up.
Oh, he's called
Well,
Josh.
no one actually.
Oh yeah, no, it was Josh. It was Josh. It was Josh. It was
Yeah,
Josh.
okay, yeah.
Said no.
Yeah.
He's called Josh.
But Deji's was the funniest.
Deji was hilarious.
Yeah.
Deji was just not present.
Yeah. And he was just saying like random shit. He was just like, oh, I love you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was very funny.
Theo was very drunk. He was doing karaoke on the way back.
Oh yeah, I
Yeah.
saw a video.
There
of
wasn't
that.
even a karaoke machine.
No, he was doing it through the tannoy of
Yeah,
the
he just
coach.
had the tan on.
Well, then you
He was singing
also
Angels.
heard about the Chip and Theo thing on the bus.
I did, yeah. Yeah. But we can't talk about that, so that was...
No.
But I like, that's funny.
Kanye Sat says, was your wedding the most money you've ever spent on something? Love
What
from
the
Finland.
fuck?
That isn't a house.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. It's not a house. Yes.
Yeah. It was very expensive.
No, but can I say what you guys did?
If you want to.
You got a plane for every guest at the wedding and a hotel for every guest at the wedding.
Yeah.
That's actually fire.
Souls out.
And it was
Well, I did actually offer-
142.
Because JJ was
So
like,
they got
"Oh, why is Josh staying in that?" Well, like, why
142
can't I
plane
stay there? I was
tickets.
like, I
That's
literally put in
crazy.
chat,
Yeah.
you guys can stay in there.
Yeah,
And he was like,
Grimsby
nah,
can,
troops,
but
troops,
yeah.
troops.
Next podcast, if you guys want, we will delve into all this shit, man.
The villa.
The villa whole thing, JJ's
Yeah.
tendencies recently.
You hate him
No,
so much.
I don't. We actually will, because when we record that one,
Yeah.
there'll be even more.
Yeah.
There might be even more developments. We'll
Yeah.
see. But I do want to state that there's nothing worse, by the way, than being sunburnt than people telling you that you're sunburnt,
Yeah.
and you're the worst culprit.
Yeah. He was in the pool and I went up to him and I was like, "You're right, Randy."
She was, oh my god, you're sunburnt.
I was like,
I know.
I was like, "Have you got cream on?"
Yeah, even
Have you got cream on?
Jamie's baby said.
Rose.
Rose.
Oh,
I'm not
Rose.
sure if I can say the name. Rose. She was like, you should really wear sun cream. I was like, yes, I do know.
No, it's because I told her, I was like, "If you don't wear sun cream, you look like him."
Yeah, it was you guys, yeah. And Sarah was like, we're not talking about you. I'm like, well, you are. because Harry fucked me over, man. Because he was like, oh, we're getting in the pool soon. I was like, yeah, I'm down.
Just
And-
put sun cream on.
No. I'm not that part. I'm saying like the day of me being in the pool on my own. Like,
Yeah.
obviously, 'cause no one's in the pool.
Oh, yeah,
you
he
just
did.
get in
I'm the
pool and
only
you
one.
stood there
Yeah.
like,
So everyone's just looking at me have sunburn, right? So I'm saying, oh, Harry, let's go to the pool soon. Let's go to the pool soon. He's like, yeah, whatever. Then I'm eating food. He goes, all right, 2 minutes, eat up, and we'll get in the pool. So I'm like, I rush my food, eat all it up,
Yeah.
get into the pool.
And you're
Where the
alone.
fuck's Harry?
Yeah.
For like
I
20
think-
minutes, man.
I
I
think
saw him
absolutely
walking
think you
around,
should
and-
shame people with sunburn because it's so bad for
It
you.
is-
So
sorry,
we should
it is
just
really
shame
bad.
them.
No.
Shame.
You do you in it.
Put sun cream on.
I brought some.
Bastards.
In your
I get terribly sunscreen at the
Well,
pool,
it's just
bro.
hard to put on
I
when
mean,
you're already wet.
sunburn, like, oh my god.
Yeah, you should have put it on before you got in the pool.
Yeah.
I'll literally
Jason
come
asked
back
if you
this
could relive
shade.
one single
A
moment
day in
from
the pool,
wedding.
this is what I look like after.
Should you say JJ's speech? You can though if you want to.
Probably just like stepping. Oh no, that's so cringe. I don't say it.
I was gonna say either when you first walk
Yeah, I
out.
was gonna say when I first saw you,
Yeah, I'd say that, or
or JJ speech.
no, the last hour
The
and a half.
last set, the
Sigala.
Sigala set, yeah,
Yeah, but even like at the end, like Grimes started playing.
yeah,
And we had a bunch of people that like
yeah.
you're like grandma's friend.
Oh my god,
Who's, like,
one of my grandma's
80.
best friends. Who's
He's
yeah,
like this-
he's
he's like this
throwing
big.
gun fingers.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
He was
stuff
cool.
like that. Like we had that. Like Josh's mum was there, and she's just
Come
on the
on.
dance floor. Like
Yeah.
and there's just Skepta playing. I'm like, this is amazing.
Playing, not playing at the wedding. That would have been unreal.
Oh yeah, Skepta was not there.
yeah.
That would have been unreal.
Yeah.
Should have done that.
Should have done that.
Daisy said, "Where did Talia get her dress from?" It's
ASOS.
beautiful.
First of all,
Armani.
a designer called Galia Lahav.
Imagine that's where she got her
You guys
shit.
can't pronounce the name.
Galia Lahav. I didn't even say that with an accent.
No, it was probably because what I said.
Lahav.
Yeah, you don't want to be ridiculed by going da 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 da. Was she Italian? He Italian. She Italian.
Galia, I don't actually know.
Sounds it.
Ray's wants to know if you used waterproof makeup.
Yes, and I didn't do the makeup myself though. I had my usual makeup artist.
So why don't you always wear waterproof makeup?
Waterproof makeup's not great, as in like.
Why
you
would
only
you
use
have to,
waterproof
though?
like mascara and stuff, but it's
Yeah.
not. It crumbles a bit. Like, it's a bit of a weird
okay.
texture. I don't
Because I
know.
always thought if there is waterproof makeup, like you cry a lot.
Yeah,
Why
no.
not just wear it all the time?
Yeah, no. It's also
That's
certain
why I
things
gotcha.
Some things are water resistant, which means nothing.
You're a makeup person. Have I seen it before?
Doubt it.
Well, I mean, every shoot I do, if we've ever done a shoot together, should have been there.
I think because she did my head. And then
Yeah.
I saw her at the pool party. And I was like, I think I've seen her before, but it might have been literally the day before.
Did Talia help choose Simon's ring, or was it all him? Thank you, Lucky Zach.
Pretty much all
yeah,
you.
What is it?
yeah. Palladium.
That's sick.
What is
Mine's
it?
Cobalt. I don't have it on right now.
Oh wow.
It's Cobalt.
Mine's oh fuck, I forgot what the
How much you pay for yours?
I don't know.
Yeah, you do.
I actually don't.
Oh, do you know?
Her sister
Yeah,
sorted it.
It wasn't.
Her sister
like,
made it.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
Yeah,
sick.
yeah.
Therefore, millions.
Also, there's no diamonds
top
or
quality.
anything. in
Yeah,
it.
there's no
It's just-
Oh,
diamonds.
no,
or
no,
something
no,
like
no,
that.
no, no, but I had like mine was like 30 quid Cobalt.
Oh yeah, no.
More than that.
You know, you can get some sick ones where you can get like dragons like bones in the ring and stuff.
What?
Sounds.
You know dragons don't exist, right?
Yeah, but
They do.
yeah, you do.
Komodo dragons.
Yeah,
Fair.
and they have bones. Do they
Yeah.
have bones?
Probably.
Or they're amphibians.
Right. Ray's also asked, will we get to see more of the ceremony or maybe even a picture of the
Fucking
kiss?
hope so. Absolutely hope so.
I might post the picture of the kiss and block Randolph.
Whoa,
And
no.
everything.
No,
Post
man, I
the
don't
kiss
see
and
that.
block
Block,
Randolph.
just put Randall's face over the middle.
Oh my god.
If I actually come to your house today, I'm just gonna,
What?
She's gonna what?
Just gonna
Force us
creep around until we kiss.
I'm not invited anymore.
No, we definitely will post more photos because we have like
Yeah,
thousands.
we will get loads. Yeah.
In terms of the video, we've said like multiple times. Maybe we'll post it. We'll watch it ourselves and go like,
If there's
do we
bits,
want
or
this
do we
in
want?
here?
Yeah.
They posted
like,
that
if there's
shit.
stuff
Kid.
that we don't want on the internet, whatever.
Yeah.
Mr. Reinl says, do you feel any difference before and after marriage? If yes, then what?
I think that's Mr. Reinl. I think it's from Reinl.
Nah.
Yeah.
Mr. Reinl now.
I don't really feel
No.
any. No, it's exactly
Didn't
the
feel
same.
any different, did you?
Why look at me? When I got
Because
married.
you're-
Oh,
because you're
married.
no, I felt no different.
It's
Yeah.
just like, yeah.
It's just a fun day, and
Yeah.
then you just legally things change, but actually nothing really changes.
Yo, you know what's funny? They were like, JJ, it's your first one you've been to. And everyone was like, wait, you've been to Randy's? I was like, nah, he was late. He got there at 9
Well, he
o'clock.
also included John's. And I was like, I'm
Oh.
not letting him count your wedding
Yeah.
because he got there at 11:30.
Yeah, John. He was early at my wedding.
He walked in, gave
got
you
to
a
the wedding
present,
at
talked to about 5
11:30?
people, and that was like, the night was over, kind of thing.
Yeah.
That does not count.
What? Yo, nah.
Yeah.
JJ
And the final
is
one,
ass.
Ayos says, "Do the virgin jokes end now?"
Technically, still no, though. Because, like, just because you're married doesn't mean you're
Exactly.
We can do it
Baby,
well.
baby.
We are not whores. We do not have
That
sex.
is absolutely
Yeah.
disgusting.
Baby is the only time when
They
you
haven't
yeah,
had the
you
honeymoon
need-
yet, so they're probably still
Sorry.
virgins.
Or no, or IVF.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've-
Come
yeah.
on, let's be real.
IVF. Is it IVF?
Ain't no way Simon going that long without.
I wasn't confused.
Getting
Also
up his
IVF.
Talia,
Those
okay?
are
Come
very
on,
different
bro.
things.
Come on, bro.
IBS and IVF are incredibly different.
One's shit in, the other one's shit the baby out.
When you do ODN,
I'm not saying that
What?
what?
because you're going to say these nuts.
That was so good, by the way. That was so good. Honestly, if I
It's
was
only because I'm fresh on these nuts.
Got
I'm
herself.
like
See, not a virgin.
constantly aware of that. Anytime someone says anything to me, I'm like, can that be turned into these nuts?
No, but that, I think if you asked me, I would have got that. Yeah, I'd have been desnutted.
These nuts. Jesus.
Well, that is all the questions,
Yeah.
and I think
What
we've
the
talked through
fuck?
most things.
Yeah.
But follow all our Instagrams to see more photos.
Apart from
Either-
Randy's.
No, because he has photos. He hasn't posted any.
I'll
Yeah,
drop
but
it.
we haven't given him permission.
Fuck off.
I give you permission.
Thank you.
Fuck off.
Me and KSI.
I don't give you permission.
During, after speech.
I saw that picture being taken.
You and your best
Did
friend.
you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're your best friend.
Anyways, that's it for today. Thank you, Talia, for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks to my wife.
Wait.
No, sorry.
You know what? I hate that tradition,
Oh,
by the way. You know how
in
the
speeches.
groom is meant to give a speech, and they're meant to start with
He
my wife
called
and
her
I.
his wife,
And then all the old
dude.
people go, "Right!" And then yeah, everyone was like, "Why didn't you do that?"
I hate old
I'm
people.
not fucking yeah. I'm not.
Yeah, boomer.
Yeah.
You're a.
Yep.
Thanks for watching, guys.
God, I hate it. I'm never coming on again.
You are.
Give it 5 months.
You are. Jesus Christ, man. Why are they like this? Ball clap.